It's the all-time. You're tuned to the Fun One. Good night. Great old all hit 103.9. KONBS. Fort Scott.
It's Fort Scott basketball time as your Tigers and Lady Tigers are ready to rise to victory on the hardwood. Court is now in session on All Hit 103.9 FM and our YouTube channel, Fort Scott TV. This year's Tiger and Lady Tiger basketball broadcasts are brought to you in part by these corporate sponsors. Briggs Auto of Fort Scott.
Might as well just skip all that.
I got time, dog.
Are we?
Also brought to you by Union State Bank with locations in Uniontown and Fort Scott. Tiger basketball is also made possible by the Special Sports Boosters, Billiard Hammer Hartman Insurance Incorporated, the Hole-in-the-Wall Liquor Store, La Hacienda of Fort Scott, Marsh's Deli, Norris Heating and Air Conditioning, Opie's Pizza, Atkins Insurance, Casper Enterprises, Fort Scott Community College, Canar Eye Care of Fort Scott, Myrick Mechanical, and State Farm Insurance Agent Cale Nelson. Get ready, Tiger fans. It's time to go courtside with the call. Here's the voice of the Tigers, Dylan Duffy.
Great rendition there of our national anthem as we are here in Pittsburg High School, Pittsburg, Kansas. Coming to you live. This is Dylan Duffy with Aaron Judy. As we got set up right in the nick of time, it was a good thing we kind of started the game a little bit later for us tonight as we had camera issues once again. Different problems, same night, feels like, but we are here. Aaron kind of spoke with Coach Clishawn as we're getting ready to do the starting lineups about defense and the way we really played defense last week, and kind of held a SEK conference opponent to 35 points on Friday night. So it was a good kind of get-back game for the Tigers.
Yeah,
the Lady Tigers.
I talked about it Friday night too. Just felt like we had a little more effort, a little more want to with the girls. So it was good to see, and it was a good win for them.
Yeah, and with that, you kind of put a PB out there on the Facebook that you wanted to talk about who you thought was the best defensive player in Fort Scott girls basketball history. So if you're watching on YouTube tonight, drop some comments in there for that, and we'll kind of discuss that at halftime of both the games. We'll do the best girls defensive player that everybody thinks that they know, and then the boys in the boys game. But
yeah, please give us some comments. Didn't get a lot of feedback, so we need more.
Yeah. So starting lineups for the Pittsburg Dragons, who are the home team tonight, it's going to be number 2, Reed, number 4, Jorge, number 11, Hertrick, number 21, Miller, and their super sophomore, I think you could call her, is number 30, Mackenzie English.
Definitely their best player.
And then your Tigers starting 5 is the Fab Five, the seniors. You got number 1, Rayleigh Cowan, number 2, Abby Gorman, number 20, Claire McElroy, number 24, Aubrey Yard, and number 25, J.C. Rogers. We got the band directly across from us, and they're coming in pretty well into our ears, so you can probably hear that. It's going to be a pretty loud gym. I mean, I hate the color purple, but the gym is a pretty nice setup.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like you're right on top of the court even when you're on top of the Mazarine. We will get the overlay going on the YouTube side right after this, but we're getting ready for tip. As it looks like Claire McElroy is going to take the tip as always, and she's going to be up against number 30, Mackenzie English for the Dragons. And it's going to be a tip, and it's going to go Fort Scott's way as J.C. Rogers gets a tip, and we're here for some Tiger basketball now as Abby Gorman, I about said Abby Yarrick, but Abby Gorman kicks it over to Rayleigh Cowan right there on the logo. She brings it back across, kicks it into Claire. We're going to look at Abby right top free throw line. First shot up and missed, but Aubrey gets the rebound, and it's up and good. So the Tigers take a 2-0 lead here early with 7:35 left in the first quarter as we're in our press. They do break it as Jorge brings it across the court, but it looks like Heidrich kind of fell there on the left side. They swing it over to the right to Miller, and Miller takes it to Jorge. She's going to look to dribble again, kicks it back up to Miller at the top. Now to Hertrick. She's got it at the P as it almost was turned over. Looking inside to English. Good pass to Jorge. She's going to go baseline up and good for the Dragons. So that's going to be 2-2 here as they're going to kind of be in a little bit of a
kind of matches here with the defensive
press as well. With wide open passing lane to Rogers. She gets it across and kicks it over to Claire over on the Dragon logo. Back into Abby at the free throw line. She's looking for it. Kicks it back to Claire, three-point line. Back into Abby even lower. She unfortunately makes a bad pass, but it does go off a Dragon defender and out of bounds, so it'll be Tiger basketball underneath.
Yeah, just a little bit too late on that. Abby had a good look, and she kind of double clutched. So Pittsburgh's going to stay. Now they're going to switch to a man-to-man defense, it looks like, off this inbounds pass, but they're kind of mimicking us with the full court press, and then they're going to get back in a 2-3 as they knock it out of bounds underneath the basket.
I think a lot of girls basketball has kind of learned that it's easier just getting 23 instead of trying to chase your man down after that. So
they're chasing now as we look to inbounds. We're going to get it into Yarrick from the middle of the lane. She's going to go hard off the back, and it's going to be Pittsburgh's ball as English comes down with the rebound. They're going to push ahead.
I'm trying to get the scoreboard going if you can keep going for me.
Going to give it up now. They're going to have it left wing with Hertrick. Now they're going to look to the top. She's going to pass it in. She's going to go left baseline. Now kick it out. Almost goes out of bounds, and we're going to have a travel there on Jorge as she's at the right wing and just wasn't quite ready for it. So it's going to be Fort Scott ball. Pittsburgh going to stay in the full court press here, kind of a 2-2-1, the same as we do as Rayleigh pushes it up. Now Claire's going to get it across half court. They're going to go into the high post. Right at Abby. She puts up about a 10-footer, 12-footer. No good. Rebound's going to get tipped around to Aubrey Yarrick, and she puts it up and scores from the right block there.
She's going to have 4 early tonight.
She's doing a great job staying in position there as we stay in this trap. Or full court press, whichever you want to call it. So Pittsburgh's going to have it now. Going to be on the P. Now they're going to go left side to Hertrick. Sorry, that was Miller. Now Hertrick. Now to English. They're going to get into the paint. Probably going to take too many dribbles there and try to reverse. She goes up and under, and it's just going to be a little long, and it's going to give us a jump ball. I think possession there is going to stay with Pittsburgh underneath their basket. They're going to get in kind of a stack play here on the right side of the lane. Nothing really working. She's looking to get it in. They're going to just outlet it to English. She's going to dribble, drive. They're going to call a foul. They're going to call that on J.C. Rogers. It'll be her first tonight. Pittsburgh going to now get like a box set. They're going to get it in, kick it back out, dribble, shoot, and it's good. Jumper's good there, about a 14-footer for Miller. So it's going to even up the score here.
We got everything going here, so we should be good on that side, except for the cameras now not going on. So we will see if we can get that going back up.
Yeah. Loose ball underneath Fort Scott's basket here. Pittsburgh kind of tries to save it. They're going to end up being out of bounds. So Fort Scott's going to have it underneath the basket, underneath their own basket here. Claire's going to have it right side. They get it into Aubrey Yarrick, and she's going to put it up and just rims out. Man, I thought that was in. Claire gets the rebound. Now she's going to go middle of the lane, give it up to Aubrey. Great pass there, and it's going to be blocked. Aubrey gets her shot blocked clean there and then kind of compounds the problem. Going to quickly foul as soon as it gets blocked, trying to tie up the ball. So that'll be her first foul on the night for Aubrey Yarrick. Pittsburgh's going to get the ball underneath our basket here. They're going to get it in. Miller's going to push it ahead. We kind of get lucky there. Thought maybe they were going to call a foul on Rayleigh as she was really pushing ahead, kind of puts her hand on her back, but it's going to end up in a Pittsburgh turnover. Abby's going to bring it up now. Now they're just going to be in a 1-2-2, it looks like. Zone half-court defense. We're going to swing it around out of the corner. Back up to the top now. They're going to get into Abby high post. She makes it past to Aubrey, and good from 10 foot. I think Aubrey York has scored all of our points tonight. We're going to lead 6-4 early in this contest. They're going to push through our press. Now they go right side. She backs up for a three-pointer. Puts it up, hits the side of the backboard.
She kind of looked like she wanted to foul there
Yeah.
because she was begging with the official, but we do get it down the court. Back to Aubrey again.
Oh,
just rims out, gets her own rebound, goes back up with it, misses. Ray comes down with it and gets fouled. So Rayleigh Cowan will be at the line, and Aubrey could have had a quick few points there. You know, she would have had 8 early on, but unfortunately, or not unfortunately, but Ray will go to the line and see if she can add to our 2-point lead so far here with 4:18 left in the first quarter, as I think we finally got
to figure it out.
everything going.
We're getting there.
Oh, yeah.
Some nights is a little rougher than others. You never know as the first free throw is going to be missed long. You never know which gym, whichever gym we go to. You might have internet, you might not have internet. It might work, things might not work. So
it's crazy in 2026. I mean, radio used to be so much easier to do. You just pop it on the radio and you can call them and do all that. But we got YouTube going too, as she misses both of those. And Hertrick gets the rebound. She's going to kick it over to English. She comes cross court here with the basketball.
English would kind of want to take over a little bit more. I mean, I think it's no secret.
Long three there on cue. Ooh. It's good for
exactly what
Mackenzie
I'm talking
English.
about. I mean, she shot that from Caitlin Clark range.
Yeah.
She's deep.
So 3:57 here as Fort Scott breaks the press again, gets it over to Aubrey in the corner three. She's not too feeling that one yet. Abby for three, though, in the corner off the pass. It's good.
Great ball fake
good
there
to
by
see
Abby.
Abby Gorman getting back with her first made three, first attempt of the night. It's going to be 9-7 here. Tigers 3:40 as Pittsburgh's going to cross half court as they break kind of a lesser of a press. It was kind of look more of a man. McKenzie gets it there at the free throw line, kicks it out to Hertrick for three. It's good. So it's raining threes here tonight for both teams so far. Tigers going to get it over to Claire on the left side of the court here. She kings back to Ray. Ray's going to go downhill with it. Finds it open. JC Rogers down baseline. She throws it off of McKenzie, but it goes right back to JC. Doesn't go out of bounds. Rogers in the corner with it. Tries to throw it over the top to Cowan. It's going to end up being a jump ball here. And it's going to be Tiger basketball, as the last jump ball was for the Dragons. And so far, a lot of good defense and offense. Already have 19 points in this game with 3 minutes left here.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to try to look up the record real quick, but I know the Pittsburgh girls are
6-4, 6-5.
6-4, okay.
Yep. They've played 11 games, I believe. As we get the ball into Aubrey, she kicks it over to JC. JC misses. Rebound for Jorge here.
I just knew they were
for
much
the Dragons.
Improved from, years past.
Yeah.
So.
And we kind of know their do-it-all player is going to be English as she can get open as she kind of sinks back into that zone.
Yeah.
But Hertrick's going to pass it over to English on the left side now of the court, away from us. She cross-courts it back to English, but Claire gets a tip on it, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Dragon basketball here, as it looks like Mary Malone is going to come in for the Tigers. And Gobber, I'm going to go with Gobber.
Yeah, I think it's probably not Goober.
Gobber's going to come in for the Dragons.
She's going to give J.C. Rogers a break there. Pittsburgh's going to have it. They're going to go left side. She thinks about a three. She's going to lob it into English. She's going to miss a layup on the left side. Get a rebound, go back up, and get fouled as she makes the basket. So she's going to have a chance at an and one here. Again, the English girl, she's only a sophomore. Most of the people, if you pay attention to SEK basketball, have probably heard of her older brothers. One's at Pitt State now. One was a standout at Pitt State before. She puts it up.
First free throw for her is no good, so they're not free yet tonight, as all free throws have been missed. And Claire's going to bring it right down the court with it. Crossover to her left hand, finds a cutting. Lorelei gets in the lane, goes up, and he's going to call a jump ball with the ball not even being touched. And I don't know.
This man, Oplotnik, needs to stop refereeing. I hate to go there, but he makes every game
You already
about
went
himself.
there. You don't hate going there.
I'm
but
so tired
he calls
of
jump
it.
ball. It's going to be Pittsburgh ball here underneath, as they're going to look to score again. coming back down the court as they break the press, get it to Hertrick, into English. Great pass into
a little give and
Green,
go there.
and it's going to be 2 points for the Purple Dragons there, as we would have had 2 points there, but Lorelei got tangled up and got a jump ball call on her. So 2 minutes left here, first quarter. Tigers now trail by 5.
Good entry pass there by Abby. Mary puts up kind of a hook shot. It's blocked by English. She's going to look to push it ahead. Cross-court pass for her, and the layup's no good.
Claire's going to get the rebound there, and she's going to bring it up the court with, looks like Miller on her a little bit. She's going to get the steal there, no call. It's going to be a pass over to Hertrick. She's going to go up with it, no call there as she misses that one, and Mary's going to come down with the rebound and kicks over to Abby G on the left side here.
Good effort by Claire there to get back and stop that layup.
Yeah, it's good to see that effort. You know, she didn't complain too much about the call. She just went on with it and made a good pass. Abby in the corner for 3 from Lorelei.
Oh,
just rims out. With Reed, gets the rebound, tries to throw it over to English, and it goes out of bounds off of Abby G. So minute 11 here.
Substitution for the Tigers, number 1, Rayleigh Cowan.
And Rayleigh Cowan's going to come right back in as Claire and Mary are going to get a break. Looks like also JC's going to be in as well. So we're set up in the press here with that ball going out of bounds. And we're going to see if we can get this as we're still coming. They're now crossing the three-point line on the opposite side. Kicks it over to Miller over there. She gets it over to English about the middle of the court. And then we get Miller set up over to Gauber on the right side. Back to Miller, 16-15 on the shot clock. Still looking, still haven't got it inside the three-point line yet. Now they do, and it goes off her leg and out of bounds, and it'll be Tiger basketball underneath with 45.5 left here, first quarter. Dragons, home team Dragons, are got a 14-9 lead currently.
So we're going to look to get it in. We're going to go right side. Now Aubrey has it. Back to the middle. Lorelei pushes it ahead. Now to JC. Back to Lorelei. She's going to kind of run the point guard here. She's going to pick it up a little bit deep. Now we're to the corner. Abby Gorman looks. Kind of a little bit of a lazy pass there, and it's going to get stolen by Pittsburgh as they're going to look ahead. They're going to kick it out. Shots up. Long. Misses everything.
English now for 3. Misses off the right. And looks like it's going to be another jump ball call with 13.6 left. And that was 2 shots missed by the Dragons, but they boxed us out better, I guess, and they got the rebounds. Luckily, that one came into a jump ball situation there for us.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little hard on an air ball to box out. You know, the ball is, you're trying to judge it off the rim, and then it falls right on your head.
Yep. As we are now at 10 seconds left here in the first quarter as Lorelei brings it across, kicks it into Abby at the top of the key, over to JC, inside to Ray. Ray goes up with it. They're going to call tip pass, and it's going to go out of bounds with 1.9 left here for the Tigers. We'll see if we got a quick play, quick pass in and a shot up here. They're going to be in a line formation. Tries to get it into JC. It's going to get tipped back out of bounds, and it's going to be 0.3 seconds left here, and it's going to be Pittsburgh ball. So this far down the court, absolutely no chance to do anything.
No,
so it's going to probably take us into the first quarter. Yeah.
Don't foul.
It's going to be 14-9 here as we get into the first as Ray gets the steal on the pass, but I think it was already
stat book.
Quarter, yep. But 14-9, you're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube. This is Dylan Duffy with Aaron Judy right back after this break.
Enterprises LLC is a full-service general contractor providing both commercial and residential new construction and remodeling, as well as boat dock fabrication and repair. 3 generations strong, we have over 50 years combined experience in the industry. Call Bo for all your construction needs. Proud supporter of all of our Fort Scott Tigers. Go Tigers.
Back here at Pittsburgh High School Gymnasium, I always try to look for a name of the gymnasium, and none of them really have it. You know, we dedicate ours to the Tiger Dome kind of thing. You know, over there it says something, Mallet Activity Center, but nothing on the court here. But Tigers are trailing 14-9 after that first quarter. Yark started off hot, our first 6 points. Gorman added a 3, and that's all we've done there. Got to the line, missed our free throws there, but everybody besides Gauber, who's came in for the Dragons, has already scored on the night. So they're a balanced team so far that we see as they're starting the clock second quarter with the ball. They're going to swing it over to Jorge. She's going to swing it over to Gauber. She's going to kind of back it out and then bring it back in. Baseline cut by Hertrick. She goes up and good with it.
Just kind of lost track of our man there.
Backdoor cut, worked to perfection for him as Abby's going to get the ball, try to bring it across half court here and get the Tigers set up on an offense against this 1-2-2 zone, kind of a house zone as feedback called it when the Frontenac boys were doing it to us. Abby in the corner, kind of gets hooked there, no call. Kick out to Lorelei for three, it's good. So Lorelei Clark getting early here.
Needed that one.
Talked to her dad, and he says, I think she's going to have a good night tonight. So we'll see if his words were true or not, as Jorge's going to just get right through everybody. Misses the layup, kicks it out to English. English is going to kick it over to Gauber. Gauber for three, miss. Hertrick boxes out Abby, gets the rebound. We're going to have a jump ball here, so that should be Tiger basketball. As Pashon is, if you can't hear him up here, he already yelled pretty loudly, box out, and he's not a person that gets too loud.
They're getting too many offensive rebounds right now.
Yep, so 7:05 here, second quarter, sorry. 12-16, Dragon lead. We're going to kick it over to Lorelei on the left side, back to Ray, cross court, back to Lorelei, back to Ray. Kind of a keep away there, gets it inside to Abby at the free throw line. Ray drives in, up, shot, miss. Rogers tries to get the rebound, doesn't get it, but
close.
English gets it, and she's going to kick it over to Jorge. She's going to bring it up the court here. She's going to swing it over to 24. Don't have her in my book yet, but I will get her in there.
I would like to see us offensively. I feel like when they're in a zone, sometimes we try to make too many passes. Like sometimes you don't have to make that extra pass. If you get an open shot, shoot it.
That makes sense. If you kind of know SEK basketball at 24, you'll know the last name, El Camille. It's his daughter. She was just only on the freshman, so she's a freshman playing here for the Dragons. She's going to look to pass it in here as nothing happened there on that possession for the Dragons. They get it into English. She's kind of traveling there, and they finally call it. She took about three drags with it. Yeah, 3 hops this time almost, but Dragons kind of backed off that press as they just do keep one person back here to basically guard Abby the whole time, probably another box and one type of thing.
They're going to be a man now, it looks like.
16-12 lead here for the Dragons. They get that turnover, and Hertrick is going to look to drive it up. Kicks out to English for a transition three. No, she passes it up to Jorge.
She doesn't want to shoot it.
Nope. Hertrick for three in the corner. Going to rim out, but McKenzie tried to go for the rebound, doesn't get it.
Heads-up play there by J.C. Rogers. She's kind of falling out of bounds, almost tipping the ball around. She knocks it off Gauber's.
Yep, as now Reed and...
I'm guessing that's probably Goober.
Miller is going to check in. I like Gauber. It's closer to Goober. I might add no by the end of the quick game and call her Goober. Who knows? Depends on how they act.
I wouldn't like that if it was
Yark is coming in for Cowan here. Rogers going to look to pass it in here to Abby as they kind of pick her up at half court now. They are going to be in a man-type defense here.
4-point game.
Kipton Hunziker checked in here for the Tigers as she gets it into Lorelei. Lorelei passes it back to Kipton. Kind of a hard pass. Maybe got tipped, but Jason's going to get it right there at the logo and bring it up.
We're being a little bit lazy with the ball right now.
Lorelei's going to have it. El Camille's all over her. She tried to make an over-the-head pass, and it does not go well for us as Jorge grabs the steal, brings up the court, and they're going to call her on a double dribble with 5:18 left here, second quarter. Tigers trail 12-16 at Pittsburg High School. If you're just now joining us, we appreciate you tuning in. We are asking for the best women's defensive player in all of Tiger history. Just throw those in the chat of who you think it could be. We're going to keep it going here as Abby gets the ball, brings it across court, and they're picking her up right at half court and trying to stick on her like glue. We kind of do a cross screen there. We get it over to Kipton on the right side. She's going to drive over to the free throw line, kicks it over to Abby. Miller is all over her.
Yeah, I think Abby
makes a little head fake. Goes back to her left and just kind of staying on her. So Lorelei gets it with 10 on the shot clock, crosses over, drives in, makes a good move, and it's good.
Big-time move by Lorelei. That was
Clark
pretty.
For two. It's going to be a great Euro step there for her, and went up with the left hand and put it in.
Yeah, just kind of that step through
layup. Tigers now only trail by 2 as Dragons bring it across, get it to Hertrick. Hertrick cross-court pass to El Camille. El Camille's going to give it to Miller. Tries to get into English, but Kipton's right there to get on the court. Goes for it. It's going to end up being a jump ball, but great effort there by Kipton Hunziker to get on the court to try to get that basketball.
Thought she was going to come away with it there for just a second, and as she starts to take it, English gets her hands back on it. So
This kind of reminded me of an Oklahoma football drill. You just want to tip that a little bit further because the fastest one up is going to usually be the one that wins that. So, unfortunately, it's going to be a tie-up. It's going to be Dragon basketball as they get the ball in. And we do get a steal. JC slaps down on the ball, gets it. Aubrey's still trying to get a hold of it and try to swing it over there, but Reed gets her hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. And
Aubrey cracks me up, and she wears her expressions on her sleeve. I mean, coach has to tell her, like, hey.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
She just celebrated her birthday, actually, I think on the 11th.
Got lucky at the casino.
Yeah, she did. Hopefully they get lucky tonight and then win this basketball game, make a little comeback win here as we get across court, and Abby's going to have it. Gets set screened by Rogers. She comes across it. Nothing there. Elkindale's kind of all over Abby. Transition three.
Bangs it home.
I say transition because she dribbled from this side and then went back over the other side.
She's going to have to do that tonight. Find ways for her to get some buckets. I mean, she's got to create for herself a little bit for probably us to win. So
absolutely. As the Dragons get it across court, they kind of cross it back and forth. Reed, spot shot, misses everything, and Lorelei's a little upset there, but I mean, there's nothing you can't judge that it's going to be an air ball. That one's going to go off the bottom of the rim, and Abby's going to time that perfectly, get it off the backboard. 3:20 left.
Ooh.
Lorelei goes behind her back, kind of gets out of control there, but we keep the ball as Yart gets it. Kicks it out to Abby at the top here.
Yeah, they've got Miller guarding Abby, and honestly, I just don't think she can guard her.
Yeah, and
if they can kind of create, now they're switched to Camille.
They kind of have two on her.
Yeah, somebody's.
Lorelei for three. Yes, it's good. We're shooting like this. You're going to have a decent night as we do take the lead back.
Yeah, Coach for Pittsburgh is not happy.
Nope, I believe it should be 20-16. Looks like they got 19-16. Maybe I added an extra one, but we'll check it here as Clark hits her second three of the game, puts her to 8 on the night. So Aubrey had 6 early. Gorman kind of got going from the three-point line, added 6, and now Lorelei's leading scorer with 8 here as they took a full timeout, and Greg is letting them know right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird seeing her in purple as she went to play at Labette and then played at Pitt, so two red teams, and then red and yellow, and then now she's in purple, and it's just like, if you ever
probably one of the best, probably one of the best shooters in SEK for sure in the last decade. I mean, she absolutely lit it up in high school. Mm-hmm. Could not miss. She was pulling up from anywhere on the court. And then went and did the same thing at Pitt State.
Yeah,
so.
And I think, she scored over 2,000 points, I believe, in her high school
She's
career.
A hooper, for sure.
There's going to be 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. The Tigers got a 19-16 lead. And it's going to be Pittsburgh ball underneath here as they pass it in to Miller. Miller's going to look to get it into Reed. She's going to have wide open here as we didn't really get back, but cut her off, and we end up fouling her. So I think it's going to be on JC. It's going to be her first, I believe, of the night.
Second, I think.
Yep, her second. That's probably when I was doing the clock earlier and wasn't paying attention.
Her and Aubrey both got one early. So
okay, well that's
on
par. Yeah, on par for us. Is Reed's going to shoot her first and make it. So first free throw made at the free throw line tonight for both teams. Not the first time they've been there, but the first ones that they've made. Rogers is going to check out, and it looks like Claire's going to get back in. Reed with her second. It's going to be good. Kind of high arcing right there. Puts it in.
So Fort Scott's going to lead by 1 here. 2:50 to go, 18-19. As Claire brings it up the court, she's going to get the volleyball line. Now go left side. And I'm failing on my camera duty. At least we got Abby's shot there. It's going to rim out. Rebound by Claire's up. No good. Another rebound by Claire. She's going to get her own rebound. They're going to call a jump ball. So it'll be underneath Fort Scott ball.
And it looks like they reset the shot clock to 35, so that's a good thing for us.
We're going to get kind of a line set here, spread all the way across. We're going to come through. They look to get it in. Claire's going to get it in, and she does to Lorelei. Now right back to Claire. She's going to kick it back to Lorelei. She thinks about a 3, goes cross court, inside. It's going to be another jump ball.
And it looks like all these jump balls, I think we need to probably teach the girls to move the ball a little bit. They can't just stay stationary.
Yeah.
And one of them was a little bit of a quick jump ball call on Lorelei's drive earlier, but for the most part.
It wasn't a jump ball. It was a bad call.
You got to get the ball above your head or make sure you're moving it in triple threat position at all times. Kind of early teachings is Kipton unfortunately got the brunt end of that deal. She went to go for the steal, but going to pick up a quick foul on Hunziker there.
She's in the right spot. You just got to be a step ahead of that girl, so when you go for the steal, you don't run into her. That's all.
Yeah, and I'd say English did a really good thing about kind of hip drive through before,
Step
so she
into
can
a pass.
get fouled there. 2:20 left here, second quarter. As the Dragons are looking to score as they get it into English. She tries to pass it to Reed. It's going to be kind of a bullet pass tipped. Aubrey's going to bring it right into a trap. And we're going to get a timeout by Coach Steps here before they could get the possession. So we'll take it right back to the studio. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Saying basketball doesn't build character, it reveals it. From the weight room, the basketball court, to the wrestling mats, the Hole in the Wall Liquor Store wishes all Tiger student athletes the best of luck. The Hole in the Wall knows that high levels of community support between teachers, parents, and the community benefit students. Located on the edge of historic downtown Fort Scott at 124 East Wall, the Hole in the Wall Liquor Store is proud to partner with the community to support the local youth in all their activities.
An authentic taste of old Mexico in the heart of
All right, well, we are back here at Pittsburg High School as the Tigers just get the ball in to Lorelei. She's going to swing it over to Claire and then back to Lorelei. She kicks it into Abby and then right back out to Claire as they're kind of trying to get Abby to drive in. Jorge gets her hands on that one, tips it, and it's going to be another jump basketball. I think we might break the world record of jump balls tonight. Minute 52 left here, second quarter, and it's going to be Tiger basketball underneath.
I think at all levels, women's basketball, you have a lot of jump balls. And now here we go.
Yep, now we're going to have a discussion for about 10, 15 minutes here. All you got to do is just tell them reset game clock or shot clock. It's pretty easy. It'll go right back to the number that they just reset it to 35 from, and we can continue to play ball. But they're going to scan it down to, all right, 18 seconds on the shot clock, 19 seconds on the shot clock. And it's going to be Tiger basketball underneath right here on the U of Pittsburgh. They're looking to pass in again. Claire is going to get it into Aubrey. She's going to kick it out to Claire. Wide open three in the corner. Misses. Kipton goes for the rebound. Still fighting for it as Hertrick's going to grab it. And Kipton smartly lets her go. And she falls right out of bounds. And it'll be Tiger basketball over there on the corner. Kind of not a good place. I never like passing the ball in from over there. But
hate it.
We'll see what set Pashon has them drawn up or what play we call here.
Get open. That's what it's called.
As they're trying to look to get it in. Aubrey's going to kind of fade out to the three-quarters court and get the ball. She's going to swing it back over to Claire over the purple dragon logo on the left side of the court. She's going to call a setup here. She has English on her. She's going to keep her dribble. 20 seconds on the shot clock now. Still nothing there. Now she's going to drive, go all the way in, jump stop. Probably could have had a chance at a turnaround jump there, but she doesn't. And imagine that, another jump basketball. So.
Yeah. They are closely guarded. I mean, their coach is saying someone's beating us besides Abby Gorman because they are all over her.
It's going to be dragging the ball underneath, and we're going to have basically a man press here, it looks like, as we're going to all be over everybody. They get it in to Miller. Miller gets it across court. She kind of crosses over the whole way down with Lorelei on her. Passes it into Reed. Reed's going to have Yark on her. Claire gets it tipped, and then Jorge touches it out of bounds. It'll be Tiger basketball underneath. Right there by the coaches with a minute 10 left here in the second quarter as we lead by 1, 19-18. Did come into this quarter trailing by 5, so we got the lead back. Now we're looking to kind of get a little more here before half.
It'd be nice to go in with the momentum on our side and the lead at halftime, so we'll see what they can do here.
Absolutely. Claire's looking to try to toss it over the top to Hunziker, and it doesn't go there. I guess it got tipped. I didn't see a tip, but we'll take it if you're a Tiger fan.
I think it got tipped out for her hand.
And it'll be Tiger basketball underneath. Claire's going to pass it in again here for the Tigers. We're going to get the screen across. It's going to be to Aubrey. She's going to drive in, kicks it out to Claire back. That same spot she shot the three at from just a possession ago. Trying to get it to Abby. Finally do. We'll see if she can go to work on her as she has the ball. That was kind of a chore just to get it to her. She does drive in. Aubrey pass, misses. It's going to be, I believe, a foul on
English. They're going to call over the back.
Yep, as Claire did have a good box out there, but reset the game or the shot clock, and it'll be Tiger basketball underneath again on the opposite side this time.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of the game this quarter has been played right underneath the basket out of bounds.
Yeah, so many tie-ups underneath.
Yep. Ray's going to get in here for Hunziker. We're going to have Lorelei at the free throw line here as we're looking to get it in. Aubrey's going to come across off the screen. We're going to get into Abby at the free throw line. She's going to take a couple dribbles, pick up her dribble, kicks it out to Lorelei at the top of the key. Gets it to Ray in the corner. Gauber's all over her. She kicks it out to Lorelei. She drives in, gets kind of hip checked, and they do call the foul underneath. So that's going to be first one on Hertrick.
Hertrick kind of just gets her with the body there as Lorelei tries. Lorelei's done a good job of, pump faking and dribbling, trying to get to the middle of the lane.
Yep, so 24 on the game clock. Shot clock is off, so they could play for the last shot if they want to. They do get into Aubrey. Kicks it out to Claire.
Long
a 19-footer, misses. Ray with the rebound, up and good, and one as she gets fouled. Looks like it's going to be Gauber's first there, but it's going to be Rayleigh Cowan bucket and a chance to redeem her missed free throws earlier.
Yeah, good for Ray off the bench and immediate impact there. So.
And rattles around, misses. Does get a rebound, though, there for the Tigers. Claire goes up, kind of off-centered, almost gets it in, misses that one. As it's going to be 10 seconds here as Dragons are trying to go through. She kind of loses it. Ray's going to have a chance for the last second here. She's faster than everybody on the court. Goes up. Oh, just misses it short. Gets her own rebound. Goes to Jorge, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Tigers do lead 21-18. We'll send it back to the studio real quick, and then we will come back with the official first half stats. This is Dylan Duffy with Aaron Judy at Pittsburg High School with Lady Tiger basketball.
The Fort Scott jungle has tigers galore with ferocious appetites for more. That's why all the tigers fill their bellies at Marsh's Deli, located at 6 West 18th Street. It's the tradition of every game day to ensure the winning way of play. It's easy to score a big food win with deliveries, carry-out, or even dine-in. Marsh's Deli welcomes call-in orders too. You can call us at 620-223-6432. All Tigers know that Marsh's Deli is where you fill your belly.
At Norris Heating and Air Conditioning, they strive to provide the most thorough diagnosis of your heating and air conditioning system by utilizing the most up-to-date diagnostic tools as well as attending product-specific training so they can get you back up and running as fast and economical as possible. If a system replacement is required, rest assured you will receive an installation of your new equipment that is second to none with factory-trained and approved startup with a 10-year parts and labor warranty. Call Norris Heating and Air Conditioning now at 223-5990 for your hometown comfort connection.
Back here at Pittsburg High School as the dance team for the Dragons are performing here during the girls' game. Boys were ready to shoot around. They can't yet, but with the official halftime stats here, Tigers scored 9 in the first quarter and 12 in the second quarter to get them to 21. The Dragons came out with a big 14-point first quarter and then had 4 points in the second quarter. That's going to give Rayleigh Cowan 2 points, and then it's going to give Abby G 6, Aubrey Yarrick 6, and I still have 8 because Lorelei made 2 threes in a layup, but that would add up to 22, so I'm sticking with my official stats. But Reed for the Dragons is going to have 4, Jorge 2, Hertrick 5, Miller 2, and English 5. And we haven't got any comments about the best defensive women's basketball player that ever come through those halls of Fort Scott High School, but we kind of had a few. Obviously, we're dating ourselves because a lot of them are right around the area of the girls that we remember. I mean, I could probably easily throw out Lancaster's, or she wasn't Lancaster, but the Keating girls. Yeah, they kind of live by the motto that you get 5 fouls for a reason. We're going to use them. So they're kind of your enforcers. When you go look at Bridget, it would have been Bridget Keating and Courtney Keating back in the day. Now it's Courtney Whirling and Bridget Lancaster. But yeah, Bridget's probably not just defender, probably in the race for best female athlete to ever come through. Yeah, and Fort Scott High School. We added another one to the best female athletes as we brought up Jolie Sharp was a really good defender back in the day. But we kind of talked about maybe she's more
Just so
with
tall and long,
all-around,
he could stretch it.
Yeah, an all-around thing there. I brought up both the Reinbolt girls. You had Corey Page and Katrin were great defenders, I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, that whole class was really good. There's probably some that I'm forgetting. I mean,
Probably
even
Josie Allen, my age,
Yeah.
a little older than me, played good defense.
and Keegan Yarrick, you know, she's at Butler now. She's one of those all-around players again, but you know, she would be the best player on the court, and she would go defend the best player on the court too every night.
Yeah.
With the high motor, never seemed to be tired.
Yeah, a lot of times put clamps on them.
Yeah, so they were
rare to see. I think it's more you see it in a girls' game, like the lockdown defender and scorer. Boys, you usually don't get both. You either get like a Pat Bev
roles,
or you get a scorer, but you don't get both.
Hold on when you say Pat Bev, because Pat Bev pre-NBA was giving people buckets still. Like, there's some stats there.
I'm just saying, boys, you usually, if he's a defender, he doesn't even care about scoring almost, you know.
But no, what I was bringing up is we're in high school ball. Like,
right.
Pat Bev was giving people buckets in high school
for sure.
I mean, Jason Williams, all them players.
Jason Williams ain't trying to play defense.
No, he didn't play defense. Yeah, exactly. We're going to have 6 minutes left here at halftime, so I'm going to go. I said, you know, Katrin, but I meant Corey Page. I think I'm going to go with Corey Page as probably best lockdown defender, just because going back and watching in high school, not being from Fort Scott at the time.
I don't even know who I'll pick. I'm going to.
You ain't taking the easy way out. You got to give a name.
It's hard for me because I didn't watch the girls when I was younger, honestly.
Yeah.
I'll say Jolie.
All right, Jolie Sharp.
Give her flowers.
That's a good question. Yeah, we should get Jeff Armstrong on. He would probably be able to list off about 20 girls that he would know.
Yeah.
Or even Pashawn, you know, he could really get that out. But we're going to take a quick break here. We'll pay some bills, an extended halftime break, and we'll be back here the second half as the Tigers lead 21-18 at Pittsburg High School with leading scorer Lorelei Clark with 8 tonight. For the Tigers, we'll be back after this intermission. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube. This is Dylan Duffy with Aaron Judy.
Opie's Pizza is proud to support all area school sports and reminds you that they have many locations for you to enjoy the best pizza there is. You'll find Opie's Pizza at KC Mart, north at the Hammond exit, Union Station in Uniontown. Everybody's in Mound City, Opie's Restaurant in Girard, and now at Opie's Pizza Pool Room and Pub in Pittsburg, Crickets in Kincaid, Rookies in Iola, and on-the-go convenience store at the Prescott exit on North 69. Or go to opiespizza.com.
Hey folks, Frank here with Griggs and Fort Scott. Happy New Year. New year brings new beginnings, so why not start the year out with a new ride? Choose from Chevy, GMC, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram trucks, and Toyota, all in one location. Plus over 600 pre-owned vehicles available. We have something for everybody and financing for all. Find all these vehicles at Briggs and Fort Scott or at BriggsAuto.com. I'm Frank, and I'll see you on the showroom floor.
Hi, folks. This is Brian from Union State Bank. We would like to use this time to give a friendly reminder that at Union State Bank, we offer a number of services that you find at the big banks, and yet you still receive the personalized service that makes banking at a community bank so much nicer. Come in and see us at Union State Bank, family-owned and operated since 1901, on the square in Uniontown and at 12th Street, Highway 69 in Fort Scott. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Peerless Products offers health insurance with an employee-only premium as low as $10 per week, a company-funded health savings account, company-funded life insurance for employees and their immediate families, profit sharing, and a 401k match. Peerless employees enjoy fresh fruit daily, earn paid sick time and vacation time that's immediately available, and the knowledge that their weekends will be theirs to enjoy. Apply in person or online at peerlessproducts.com. Peerless Products is an equal opportunity employer that puts people first.
Hey there, my name is Rayleigh Cowan, and I am a senior athlete at Fort Scott High School, and I would just like to take the opportunity to thank our community for all the support. I am proud to be a Tiger, and I am proud to be part of our small town. My family has owned and operated a business in Bourbon County for many years, and love supporting all the kids. After all, we are the future. Stop in at Atkins Insurance Agency sometime and meet my grandma, Patty West, and my mom, Crystal Cowan. Atkins Insurance Agency is located at 3 East Wall Street in downtown Fort Scott.
Casper Enterprises LLC is a full-service general contractor providing both commercial and residential new construction and remodeling, as well as boat dock fabrication and repair.
3 generations strong, we have over 50 years combined experience in the industry. Call Bo for all your construction needs.
Proud supporter of all of our Fort Scott Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Are you looking for a college that gives you options? Fort Scott Community College offers more than 35 fields of study, ensuring every student finds their passion. Earn credits to transfer to a 4-year institution or pursue an associate's degree or certificate. With a variety of student organizations and athletic programs, soon to include cheerleading and men and women's soccer. We've got you covered. Start your application today at fortscott.edu. There's more to vision than meets the eye, and Canar Eye Care understands this perfectly. Their dedicated team of experts in advanced technology are here for your eyes, whether it's for an emergency or routine checkup. Maintaining your sight is their mission, with offices in Fort Scott, Pittsburg, and Girard. See clear, live better with Canar Eye Care. Visit in person at 1711 South National Suite E in Fort Scott or call 620-223-0850. Improving lives through the state-of-the-art care. See more online at CanarEyeCare.com.
Back here at Pittsburg High, kind of talking to the other radio for Pittsburgh, as we had 22 in our book, and we kind of talked to him right there in that break, and he said I had 22 too. So we don't know what the official book, what they missed. We kind of joked that Clark doesn't shoot anywhere close for it to be considered a 2-point when she shoots a 3. So
she's shooting a 2 because she's usually full foot behind the line.
So we'll have to see what they say. If one of Gorman's got nixed to a 2 there, but it's going to be 21-18 officially here as we're coming out of the second half. Fort Scott clawed back into it. They were down 5 at the end of the first and ended up getting the lead there in the second quarter, scoring 12. As we're getting ready to set up, here's the band's wrapping up their little fight song for the Dragons. Looks like it's going to be blackout night. I see a picture there in the student section, so we'll see if the fans kind of fill in for the boys' game or not.
Yeah, we've got a few of the Fort Scott students down here on the other side of us.
Yep. So we're going to get the ball in there to Abby. She's going to swing it over to Ray, and we'll see if they stay in that box and one, or they're going to let Abby kind of get available here. She goes down to the free throw line as we swing it over to Claire. Out to Abby in the 3. Tries to make a nice little pass across the lane, but gets tipped out, and Aubrey grabs the 3-point line. Swings back up to Claire up top.
Corner
3 for Abby. It just goes out.
In and out. Goodness.
As Miller's going to get the rebound, just fly down the court with it there for the Dragons. English transition 3, top, it's good. Almost felt like it was going to be in before I even talked about it.
She's wide open, and she's not going to miss much.
Now it's 21-21 as Abby crosses through about 3 defenders there and brings it across to the half court. She's calling for a screen, but ends up swinging it over to Cowan instead. Swing it over to Claire on the right side now. Back to Cowan, top of the key. Swings it back to Abby. She runs cross court. Drives in, picks up her dribble, kicks it out to Claire. Claire tries to go in with it.
They're going to
end up calling a foul, and I thought they weren't going to call it there for a second, but Claire tried to Euro and got squeezed up with 6:56 left here in the third quarter. It's now a tied ball game, 21-21. Be on the floor, so Claire will look to pass it in here, as that's going to be Miller's first on the Dragons. Tries to throw it into Aubrey as they tip it. Jorge cherry picking a little bit, gets it, and up and good. So
we're just kind of forcing it a little too much. I talked about that earlier. I don't know why we keep. She's going to pick up a foul.
Yep.
80 foot from the hoop. Kind of silly right there for Reed.
So this is a basketball court. 93 feet, or is that college?
I don't know.
Either way, it was the furthest away from the opposite basket you could get on the court, as they do pick up that foul.
I should know that. I don't know the difference.
Yeah.
I don't know which one's which in high school and college.
You've graduated now. Pop quizzes can be over, I guess. Yeah. As we do get into Abby at the free throw line, she does get blocked by English there. She kind of
her second block of the night.
A little bit of a premeditated block there. She was kind of wanting her to jump.
Yeah, times it very well.
Yeah.
Doesn't really jump very high. It still gets the block as Pittsburgh looks to push it here. They're going to get it across right side, 3-point line now into English. Now she's going to dribble, kick it back out. Jorge puts up a 3, and it's going to rim in and be good. So Fort Scott's going to lead 26-21 now as they almost steal it. Fort Scott, I think, is going to take a timeout.
Yep, so we're going to have a timeout. We'll send it back to the studio real quick as well. It's going to be a full timeout. So you're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Hello, Travis Myers here. Myers, locally owned and operated.
94.
Yeah.
We're taking change out. Interact generator. Give us a call at 913-713-3734 to schedule a full home and system analysis.
Myrick Mechanical is a proud sports booster.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Cale Nelson is right here in Bourbon and Lynn counties to help you select the right protection at the right price. We will make sure you understand your State Farm coverage, so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Cale Nelson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call me when you want the real deal, like a good neighbor.
Back here at Pittsburg High, as we do get it into Aubrey here on the right side, swings it back over to JC. They're kind of picking this up all the way. JC falls down, ball's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to call a nothing, and it's going to be Pittsburg basketball as they retain their possession after that full timeout there by the Tigers.
Not the way you want to come out of a timeout there, I'm sure.
No.
Deshaun's. By the way, we did look, it's 94 feet for college, not high school, so high school is 84 feet.
Yep.
Because I know everyone cares.
As the Tigers are looking to play some defense here, English gets it inside on the block, goes to the other opposite block, misses it, gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Heitrick. Heitrick over to Gauber for three, misses. Jorge crashes, tips it out to English. English gets it back over to Gauber in the corner, into Reed Lowe. They're kind of moving the ball around really well here for the Dragons. Heitrick kicks it out to English in the corner now, 25 on the shot clock. Gauber cuts, and that's going to be the jump ball. I don't know if that's the first of the second half, but it feels like it's probably the third already. Yeah. I feel like I've called several tonight. We're going to have a 30-second timeout here by Pittsburgh. We'll keep it right here. And just kind of two slow starts. We started the game off slow, and we started the second half off pretty slow, as we haven't scored yet with 5:23 left here in the third quarter.
We were getting the ball, you know, kind of, you want to get it to like that elbow a lot of times to try to beat this zone, to combat it, and we're getting it there, but then it's like we either have to take a dribble or we have to try to wrap around pass, like just shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Or we have to take open shots.
Drive with a little bit of authority and kind of get into them. We kind of drive without bumping into them as much and then try to throw something up. So we'll see if we can get it figured out here. That might be a good timeout there for the Tigers to kind of get back into it here as they look to pass it in wide open to Reed. Up and good. So it's kind of a Bill Self draw up there by head coach Gag for the Dragons. Auburn's going to be wide open, doesn't handle the ball there, and it's going to be a turnover again by the Tigers. 28-21, 5:11 left here in the third quarter as the Tigers are trailing now, still looking for their first basket of the third quarter.
Yeah, just a slow start for the Tigers right here. We need to get something going pretty quickly. Can't let it get too out of hand here as we do. Almost get a steal there, but
English is going to get it and kick it to Jorge on the other side of the half court. So they're going to set up their offense here with Gauber swinging over to Hertrick. Hertrick to Jorge at the top. Pump fake, tries to drive, loses the handle a little bit, goes to throw it again, and Claire gets it, and then she loses it, and Ray's going to jump on the floor, get another jump ball here as it's going to be Dragon basketball. And Hunziker's going to come in for McElroy.
We've got to do a good job of staying in front of our man on these out-of-bounds plays. We're just getting kind of lost in transition a little bit like that last time.
They get it into English here with Hunziker on her. She's going to try to go to work on her. Kind of throws it up with her left hand and gets the foul call. I don't know. I didn't see a whole lot there.
What do they want her to do? I mean, she's just backing up. I don't know what she...
So that's going to be Kipton's second.
Kind of a weak call.
Send English to the line here to shoot 2 free throws.
First one's up. Good. Hits the front of the rim and just bounces in.
Shooter's roll is what they usually call that.
That's right. Shooter's touch. I don't know how tall she is. They don't have anything, but she seems like she's a pretty tall girl.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 5'10", 5'11". Second one, same thing. Front of the rim, good. So right now, Fort Scott's going to find themselves down 9 with 4.5 to go here in this third quarter. Abby's going to get it across. She's going to center it up on the P, look to push on for a play. Going to try to set up something here. She thinks about a three. Going to give it up. Now Hunziker. Now back to Hunziker. She's going to get it into Abby. Abby's going to back up. A little hezzy left. Good.
Good for her. We got to get her going a little bit more.
Yeah, puts up a little floater there on the left side.
Now down 7 with 4:11 left here on the clock because they're going to break the press and going to have Abby not give them an easy one and draw the foul there. Good news is it should be her first of the night. Bad news is it's going to put Hertrick at the line. And that's how it gets away from you. They can continue to make their free throws here if you're the Purple Dragons. 4:08 left, third quarter. Dragons 30, Fort Scott 23.
Kind of seems, correct me if I'm wrong, just kind of seems like they want it more right now.
Yeah, I mean
Not a lot of intensity from us.
They haven't beat Fort Scott. The past 4 years that we've won the SEK. So they're probably getting to that point where we kind of did in football, where at some point you were just going to have to do something.
Yeah.
Hertrick's going to miss her first one there.
Yeah, need a little more intensity.
A little more. Let's
out
go.
of the Tiger Girls. That's exactly right. That is a long free throw routine.
Second one's up and good for Hertrick. And that's going to extend the lead back to 8 here. They backed off the press, and Lorelei's going to bring it across half court. Kicks it over to Abby G on the right side. This is where Abby should look to probably attack a little bit more instead of just passing it up. Lorelei for 3, left side, long. Aubrey goes for the rebound. Hertrick's going to knock it out of bounds, though, and it's going to be Tiger basketball underneath. And, we're not trading 2s for 3s, but you'd love to take that 2 right there. If you see Abby get down to the court, she did that little hezzy last time down the court.
Yeah.
So we swing it into Lorelei. Abby's trying to fight through it. Got number 5 all over
There's
her.
no way she can guard her.
Yeah, that should be the one where she needs to know to take her.
Clear it out.
Do swing it to Lorelei as Elkamill's going to be on her. Hunziker's going to have Hertrick on her. She now gets the ball on the left side. Nobody's cutting. Lorelei comes back to it, goes down with her left, swings it into Rogers. Rogers over to Aubrey.
Pass.
That's usually Aubrey's honey spot. Misses it. Hunziker gets a good rebound. Kicks it out to Aubrey. Lorelei for 3. Bang. It's good. So
yeah, big time 3 there by Lorelei Clark. Get us back to 5.
Took us a little to get to it, but we got the points there on that possession as Elkamill's going to bring it across. Kicks it over to Jorge on the left side. Now to Hertrick at the top of the key.
Now we need to stop.
Number 5 wasn't in my bookie, or Briley Mantooth. So Mantooth is in the game for.
They're going to get it to English. She's going to make a cross-court pass. We just can't get our hands on it. Now they're going to kick it back out to Jorge. She dribbles right side, goes up. They call a foul.
I call that slop, but it's going to put her at the free throw line, and she's going to look to shoot 2 here.
Yeah, she just kind of got bailed out there because she was not going to be able to get that out. One of those times where they kind of get in the air, pick it up and get in the air, and then it's like, now what do I do?
Yep, I'm pretty sure Jorge has played all 4 years varsity level. As that, I'm not saying that they've been down a little bit, so she's had to kind of push through it, and that's a 4-year starter right there for the Dragons.
Experience helps, though.
Yep. She misses her first. She's always been aggressive, too. She's been a good player for the Dragons all 4 years.
Spin 2 dribbles off the backboard. Banks open.
Old school. She makes that one.
She might try to do that on purpose because the first one went off the backboard also.
Kind of hard, too. She checks out. Looks like Reed's going to be back in there for the Dragons with 2:52 left here. Third quarter. Tigers trail by 6 as Abby's going to bring it across court, be right at the tip of the P. Swings it over to Hunziker. Kicks to Lorelei in the corner. Rogers inside, turnaround, misses. Rebound Reed as we snatch it from her.
How's that? Oh, goodness, I thought they weren't going to call a foul there as JC gets absolutely hacked.
Yep, and then they do end up calling the foul, and they'll put JC at the line.
6-point game here, 2:32 to go in the third as Pittsburg leads 32-26. JC's first one is good, so she cuts it to 5. Got a chance to cut it to 4 here with this free throw. We just need to get some defensive
Aaron
stops.
Snow, that's the referee there. I know him pretty well.
Yep.
Good. Pitt State is Rogers going to make her second, so that's going to make it a 4-point lead now here for Dragons. They try to get across. Lorelei gets a tip. Unfortunately, Elkamil just had a better positioning and snatched the ball back. As Miller's going to have it top of the key, kicks it over to Mantooth. believe she had a brother that was a little bit older than her.
Yep,
I think I
that's
remember.
what I was just thinking. I remember that name.
Pretty good
for
football
sure.
player, I believe.
Yeah.
And she's sticking it to Miller. Miller's going to kick it to
No.
Elkamil. She thought about a 3 there. She's going to drive in instead.
Steal.
Turnover. Rogers gets it, kicks it to Abby with 33 on the game or shot clock. 2 minutes left on the game clock. Lorelei wide open 3 transition.
Big time 3.
Yes. And I think
Another
her dad
3
might have been
for
right.
Lorelei. Yeah. Hey, father knows best.
Yep. He knew it was going to be a big game for her. She has, according to my book, 4 threes on the night.
That one was timely as they leave a wide open shot there.
And as Miller misses that one, Hunziker's going to get the long rebound and bring it up the court here. 31-32, minute 35 left here, third quarter. Abby Gorman's looking at the coaches for the plays here. She's going to get a screen, not use it, go the opposite way, left-handed. Back out to Claire, wide open 3 for Claire McElroy. Hard.
Way long, yeah.
It's going to be a rebound there by English, and she's going to bring it across with Hunziker on her. They're going to get it to Miller. Miller's a pretty fast player. She might be challenging Cowan for the fastest on the court when they're both on there. She misses that left-handed layup, falls
maybe,
down.
on a basketball court, not in a straight line.
But
I'll put my house on it.
Abby Gorman right into Kipton. Kipton up
Wide
and good,
open
and it's
and
going to be a
one for
foul.
Kipton.
And that's going to send Kipton to the line after that. Good pass there by Abby.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of. You get a lot of energy from Kipton. Usually not a lot of buckets.
Yeah.
But hey, this one's in a big time spot, so good for her. As Fort Scott's going to take the lead with that basket right there. Now a chance to add to it.
It's going to bring Jorge and Hertrick back in for 21 is a sophomore, and then Elkamil is a freshman. Minute left on the score clock here as the Tigers battled back and took the lead back here in the third quarter, 32-33. Make that 34-32 now. Jorge's looking to bring it down the court. So it started with Pittsburg scoring all the points at the beginning of the third quarter, and it's finished with the Tigers kind of getting it back there. A couple good threes there by Lorelei Clark to get us the lead, and then Kipton with the old-fashioned three-point play there to bring the lead by 2. But that's going to be a foul on Claire McElroy down the court, and it's going to be Jorge back at the free throw line, and we'll see if it's off the backboard every time or not here.
Yeah.
Looks like it is. So I like
crazy.
that. Kind of an old-fashioned way of doing it.
Yeah.
Just
Hey.
hit the square, it'll go in. Unfortunately, she's one for 3 now. We'll see if this one goes in, but that's going to be JC's third
That's crazy.
there as well.
I think that's the first time we've seen that this year, boys or girls.
That one she doesn't, and
Nope.
she, of course, makes it. So maybe she's just a little amped up there. 33-34 Tiger lead here with 44 left on the game clock. Gets it over to Lorelei. She's almost stepping out of bounds with it as they are up on her now with Mantooth. Kicks it into Rogers. Rogers gives it to Claire. Claire's looking to pass back to Rogers. Kipton flashes at the free throw line. Open up and
They're
on
going
the
to count
floor. On the floor,
goodness.
looks like, unfortunately, but good move by Hunziker.
She's shooting.
So that's going to be Hertrick's second on the night, and it's going to be...
Is that off the ball? Because if that's on the girl that's guarding her, there's no way that's on the floor.
All right, and the
Are they trying to figure out if that's her fourth or fifth foul?
well, I will
for the
tell you
team?
that the scoreboard is wrong again. It's 34-33,
Yeah.
as she only made one of those free throws.
Yeah, the score's wrong.
So we're seeing what Pashon's getting on here as well.
Yeah, they fixed
Okay,
it.
there they go. They fixed it. So now 28.9 seconds. The shot clock will be off here as we're getting everything set up, and the Tigers are going to be with the ball underneath here with Claire McElroy looking to pass it in. She gets it into Abby.
Abby
It's
was
tipped.
open and she didn't even look
Yeah,
at her.
it was tipped, and it's going to be Pittsburgh basketball. Reed does not want to dribble with it, I guess. So she swings it to Jorge here at the volleyball line on the opposite side. They're going to have a chance at the last second shot and potentially get the lead into the fourth quarter. She picks up her dribble, gives over to Reed. Reed to Hertrick.
Oh, she's going to lose it out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds, and that's going to be 7.5 seconds left on the game clock. Should have been 9, but
Yeah, a little slow on there. She's got the.
that's some home cooking. You don't want.
She's got the people my age
gamesmanship.
used to always say, Coach Lawrence thumb, Larry Lawrence thumb. You're running the 40. You run a 4.4. He's like 5.3. Gotcha.
There it goes. We get it into Abby here. She swings over to Ray at half court. She brings it across. 5 seconds into JC.
Shoot
top of
it.
the key. Lorelei long 3. misses back off the backboard, and it's going to be end of the third quarter. Tigers got the lead back after kind of a slow start there, 34-33. You're listening to All Hit 103.9. Fort Scott TV on YouTube. We'll be right back after this break.
Since 1921, Billiard Hammer Hartman Insurance has been a staple in the community, meeting the needs of our area residents. We handle many types of insurance, from auto, home, farm, motorcycle, ATV, watercraft, as well as many aspects of your business needs. We are a proud supporter of sports in our local area, schools, and our athletes. Give us a call, 620-223-2970, or stop by our office. We're located at 20 South National in beautiful downtown Fort Scott, Kansas.
James Naismith is quoted as saying, "Basketball doesn't build character, it reveals it." From the weight room, the basketball court, to the wrestling mats, the Hole in the Wall liquor store wishes all Tiger student athletes the best of luck. The Hole in the Wall knows that high levels of community support between teachers, parents, and the community benefit students. Located on the edge of historic downtown Fort Scott at 124 East Wall, the Hole in the Wall liquor store is proud to partner with the community to support the local youth in all their activities.
Be Tiger basketball coming out of here. Start of the fourth quarter as Abby's going to get the ball in. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube. Tigers took a 1-point lead into the fourth quarter as Abby's kind of looking over the coaches for the play. It's getting a little bit louder as everybody's starting to fill in here right before the boys' game. Abby takes a spill there. Lorelei's going to have to take her dribble left-handed. Steps back for the three-pointer, misses short. Jorge rebound for the Dragons as they're going to look to push it up the court here, trailing by 1. 7:35 left, fourth quarter, sorry. Keeps her dribble. Good backdoor cut by English there, and that's going to give them the lead, 35-34 over the Tigers now.
Yeah, she just kind of flashes there underneath.
Yep. Jorge's going to be all over Abby.
Probably should have got a foul.
Yeah,
there.
see if she'll try it again and see if they call it or not. We're going to swing it to Ray now with a read on her. She's going to look inside to Lorelei. She kind of got grabbed too. Gets down there and doesn't go up with it, tries to pass it out. It's going to end up being Tiger basketball as Reed had it and it kind of went between her legs, but you'd like to see Lorelei probably just go up with that left hand and see if she can draw some contact here. But 7:04 here left, fourth quarter.
I mean, that's fine if you want to face guard Abby, but if they're going to be that tight on her, you're going to have to give her a little bit of help there as the referee, you know.
Yeah, we do get the ball into Abby. Let's see if she looks to go downhill again, or she's going to look to be a passer here for a little bit to facilitate. Doesn't use the screen, does try to go downhill. She gets bumped, no call, picks up her dribble, kicks it to Kipton. Kipton up, floater, and a call shot clock violation, it looks like. So it's going to be Dragon basketball there. As I thought they probably should have reset the shot clock because Reed literally had the ball and then it went
possession. That's what I thought.
Yeah, but they don't. I don't think the officials even saw it either. As Jorge's going to get the ball in, have a chance at her. Lorelei should take a charge there. She's running downhill, out of control. Mantooth goes for three, misses. It's going to be a rebound by English. She goes up, misses that one, but it's going to be a foul on number 10. It's going to be Hunziker's third, and English will be at the line shooting 2. Quiet 12 for her on the night for Mackenzie English. So she's going to be at the line.
Playing style reminds me a lot of her brothers, like just it almost seems like she's in kind of chill mode out there, but still gets buckets.
Yeah, I know. That's what Mason always was, chill mode, and he just drop a quiet 30 on you real quick.
Literally,
and,
it's like it didn't feel like he really took over, and then you look up and he's got 35. It's like crazy.
So English made her first. She's at the line shooting her second here. Makes her second as well, so that's going to put her on 14 on the night.
Pittsburgh's going to take a three-point lead with that. 37-34 here as Fort Scott has it right side. Now Abby's going to dribble at the volleyball line, kick it right side to Lorelei. She cuts through. They're going to get a screen to Lorelei. She's going to go all the way left-handed and put it up, hits the bottom of the backboard, just tries to do a little too much. It's going to be Pittsburgh ball here as they push it up the right side. Jorge going to maybe set something up here. Now she's going to give it to Mantooth, and she's going to put up another three. Good. So she's been in the game for all of 3 minutes in the whole game. Put up 2 threes, and her second one's good. Fort Scott's going to have to get going a little bit here as they're down 6.
Looked like it might have been a flop there by Jorge as we do get it over to Kipps, and she misses that one. They're going to look to throw it up. Lorelei's going to get the steal, though. As Geg's trying to tell him to slow down a little bit. Lorelei's going to try to go in. No call. It's going to be out of bounds on the Dragons. 5:43 left here, fourth quarter. Tiger basketball underneath as it's kind of gotten a little crazy. But, I mean, just letting the players talk to the officials here. I usually don't like to see that. You know, if you have a captain, they can talk. But besides that, nothing said. As Ray's going to look to check in. She doesn't get it in time as Kipton's looking to pass it in. Gets it into Yarick. She tries to go downhill. Kicks it back out to Abby. Abby over to Rogers. Opposite side. Lorelei corner. Drives baseline. Has a chance there. Throws it at English. Gets bumped. No call. It's going to be a turnover. Hertrick gets it. She kicks it over to Jorge. They're looking to slow it down now. They're going to look to, she's going to drive in. Double dribbled there. No call. Man-tooth for another three. Misses everything, but English is right there to get the rebound.
Gets her own rebound.
Going right back at Kipton. Misses that one as well, and Rogers comes down with the rebound. It's Abby's there. She needs to look to push here with the numbers. She pump fakes, kicks it out to JC at the free throw line, elbow, and it's good for JC. It's going to be a timeout, 30 seconds here for Coach Steps as it is 40-36. Dragon will take it right to the studio. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
An authentic taste of old Mexico in the heart of Fort Scott. That's La Hacienda, the finest Mexican cuisine served fresh, hot, and made to order. Plus, who doesn't love the free basket of homemade chips and La Hacienda's fresh salsa? Get your favorite La Hacienda meal through dine-in, curbside pickup, or delivery. See their full menu at LaHaciendaFortScott.com. La Hacienda, an authentic taste of Mexico in the heart of downtown Fort Scott, 24 North Main. Proud to support the Fort Scott Tigers.
The Fort Scott jungle has tigers galore with ferocious appetites for more. That's why all the tigers fill their bellies at March's Deli, located at 6 West 18th.
It's going to be Dragon Ball underneath here. They're looking to pass it in with 5:03 left here, fourth quarter. Back here, you listen to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube as they do get it into English. She's going to have Rogers on her. As, you know, Mason was kind of a bigger, taller guy as well, and he played a lot of point guard and handled it, and we haven't really seen that from English yet, but she did bring the ball up there as Ray does get a jump ball call there. She tried to take it from Jorge.
Unfortunately, it's going to stay with Pittsburgh.
Good news is that does change the possession arrow, though, for us, so we'll have an opportunity there with 4:47 left here. Fourth quarter, trailing by 4.
Hertrick's going to take a breather here as Miller comes in for her.
That's kind of when we went on our run. In the third quarter, we'll see if we can get it here. They do get it into Miller. Abby on her. She kind of sets a screen on Aubrey that was guarding Reed, and Reed goes right into it. And
Claire's got her back to the ball there. She's got to learn to see where the ball's at all times because she could have stopped that.
A 6-point lead now here for the Tigers as they kick it over to Ray. She's going to drive in, goes up with it, gets fouled, and basket is good for Rayleigh Cowan. So old-fashioned three-point opportunity here for her.
Strong take by Ray there. Gets hit pretty hard and still able to finish there in the middle of the lane.
I feel like that kind of looked like it was going to be the game plan right there for her to go downhill once she gets it. It's probably something they brought up in that timeout there is just, hey, somebody else is going to have to do it while they're guarding Abby this hard.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're going to continue to see that. These teams watch film. They're going to box and one Abby, or they're just going to have somebody trailing her 24/7 face guarding her. So.
And Ray gets the shooter's roll. Brings it within 3 here as the Dragons bring it across with English again. Rogers on her, picking her up full court. She goes right past Rogers, goes in. Kind of stutter shot, missed that one, but Reed's going to get the rebound, goes up and good. So back-to-back possessions for the Dragons. Going to be
the
4
right
points
there.
for Reed.
We've got to be a little stronger and grab it. So
As Abby brings it across here, she's at the top of the P now and kicks it over to Cowan. Aubrey at the top of the key, looking to pass. Face guarded there. And going to be passed over to Cowan. She's going to knock it right out of bounds off her own hands. So,
yeah, going to need a little sense of urgency here. 5-point game.
Down 5, 4:09 left here, fourth quarter. So Tigers are trailing again, heading down 69 south. Hasn't been good to us so far. Miller brings it across here for the Dragons, kicks it to Hertrick. Hertrick to English now. They're kind of running a KU, kind of handoff and dribble drive, all that stuff. Motion offense, you could say. Jorge's going to pick it up at the elbow. She traveled first. Yeah, he kind of saw it.
Took a few too many steps.
Official up top saw that and called it really quick. But 3:47 left here, fourth quarter. 44-39 is the score as the Tigers trail by 5. Abby brings it across half court here. Gonna get a screen here from JC and Aubrey. She's gonna look to drive, doesn't. Now she stutter steps, gets in there, pump fakes, steps back, gives it to Aubrey. JC right there at the top of the free throw line, pump fakes as well, kicks over to Claire. Claire's gonna go baseline with the left hand, kicks it back out to JC, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Abby has her girl in the paint, doesn't get it into her. Claire with 5, still driving, tries to throw it out to Aubrey, out of bounds, off her hand, and we look lost if Abby doesn't have it in her hands right now.
Yeah, a lot of dribbling for not a lot of anything.
Yep, so 3:13 left here, fourth quarter. Score is the same, 45-39. Dragons lead, Tigers trail. It's going to be Dragon ball underneath on the G on the east side of the court here. Kicks it into Hertrick. Hertrick's going to have Abby on her. So down by 5. Miller has Cowan as she crosses half court, guarding her up tight. Kind of one of those, I think you want her to dribble as much as you can. JC has Garden English, pass to the Reed as Yark went to help. Going to get smacked out of bounds. It's going to be...
He's going to say it's Pittsburgh ball. I thought for sure it was Fort Scott ball there. She knocked it out of bounds, but...
2:52. Tigers trail by 5 here at Pittsburgh High School.
Lorelai Clark going to check in for Aubrey Yark.
Going to be reset the shot clock to 35. And it's going to be Tigers on defense. Hertrick tries to throw up a crazy one. Doesn't get it, but Dragons get the rebound. They drive in with Jorge. She's going to go up and get fouled. And as you can see, they might not want it more in a sense, but they're going to go attack the basket and make these officials kind of start calling things.
We've got to do the same, match it, because right now we're just dribbling around, kicking it out, dribbling around, kicking it out. And we've got to get to the rim at some point.
So Jorge at the line, not so good tonight. So if there was somebody that you might want to foul, it looks like it's going to be her. She's now 2 for 5 from the free throw line.
Need her to miss this one too, and then get down here and get maybe a quick 2.
We box out here first and get the rebound as Claire tries to go for it, doesn't get it, and luckily goes off of English as Reed tries to save it, but there's just no box out there so far, and luckily Tiger basketball with 2:35.
I feel like we're playing like we're up 10, kind of.
Yeah. So Abby gets it across, kicks it over to Ray. You know, it worked for us last time with her going down the hill. She's just looking to pass again, swings it over to Claire at the top of the key. Back to Abby on the other side in front of the coaches. She's going to drive downhill, get bumped, throws it up, misses, gets her own rebound. Kind of gets a jump ball call, so that'll be Tiger basketball as it looks like English kind of goes down. Looks like she might have got smacked there in the face when we were trying to get a rebound. But it'll be Tiger basketball underneath. Be Claire passing it in.
Abby's
now it's going to be Lorelai passing in. It's going to be in a box set here.
Abby's going to come left side, I do believe. Hopefully they can see her. Nope. Okay.
It's going to be Lorelai in the corner. It's not there.
How is that not
Jorge
a foul?
Just
She
gets
tackles
pushed,
to her.
Going to be inside to Ray. She misses the layup, and then we're going to be 2 men on English here for a second. She's going to run in.
Oh my goodness!
JC is
extended forearm shiver there, and we're going to get
bumped her, and they're going to call a block foul on JC Rogers. That'll be her 4th on the night. So one more. So Plotnick calls that one, as we all know.
Imagine
Rogers is going to check in for JC with 2 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. It's going to be a timeout, 30 seconds here for Coach Gegg for the Purple Dragons. We'll send it back to the studio for a quick one. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
They strive to provide the most thorough diagnosis of your heating and air conditioning system by utilizing the most up-to-date diagnostic tools as well as attending product-specific training so they can get you back up and running as fast and economical as possible. If a system replacement is required, rest assured you will receive an installation of your new equipment that is second to none with factory-trained and approved startup with a 10-year parts and labor warranty. Call Norris Heating and Air Conditioning now at 223-5990 for your hometown comfort connection.
Opie's Pizza is proud.
It's going to be Dragon basketball here as that was a foul on JC Rogers. It's going to be the 3rd on us of the quarter, so still got 2 to go before they're shooting free throws with only 2 minutes left. That's only about 3.5 shot clocks. They want to slow it down here, but we're going to have a full court matchup press as they try to get it in. Aubrey tips it. English keeps it. She's going to try to bring it across. It's 10 seconds there, but they don't call it. Maybe they do.
Are they going to?
They do end up calling 10 seconds, and it was the guy down here
in the backcourt. That's crazy.
Luckily, I guess he called it off the shot clock, and that's kind of one of the things, like, don't harp on it. Use it. Like, it's there for a reason. So
right.
We'll be Tiger basketball with 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be Abby bringing it across. Abby G.
Desperately
needs over to Ray here. Yeah, down 5. You want to see one on this possession. Trying to get it into Abby. She gets it at the free throw line. Tries to look to pass. Gets bumped, and they're going to call a foul there. So it'll be Tiger basketball underneath, as that's only the Dragons' second foul of the quarter as well. And it's going to be Miller's second on the game as well.
Unfortunately, they've only got 2 fouls, so they're going to keep playing Abby tight like that. I mean, you got fouls to give, really.
Yeah, so we get into Aubrey. Aubrey's looking, gets it over to Lorelei at the three-point line. She's looking to drive, kicks it over to Ray. Ray goes baseline. End up being a foul on.
They're going to call a block on them.
Hertrick as
she
well.
Just kind of fell down. I'm not sure about that.
So that's going to be her third. And it'll be Tiger basketball underneath as Lorelei looks to pass it in with 1:24 left here in the fourth quarter.
Got to have points here off this possession.
Yep, and we get it into Aubrey, and English is going to take it, throws it into Reed, and it's going to be Dragon basketball as they get it across and probably look to slow it up here. Get it to Reed, one dribble, back out to Miller. We need to be up on her with it.
Got a foul.
So keep her up on her. Maybe
Deshaun
get 5 seconds. They do. Foul her there, so that'll be Abby's second of the game. She's being held to 6 again on the night, so single digits for her.
Pittsburgh's going to get in. We're going to have to foul pretty quick.
As we get into English, and that's going to probably be their free throw shooter. Is Lorelei's on her. Had a chance to steal that one, but we don't call it. That's
still
we need a
playing
foul
off.
right there.
What are we doing?
We get it back to English, and they're kind of doing the right thing. Is we're not going to, finally do foul. I mean, it's kind of one of those things you should know. Basketball player, you should know what you got to do there.
Yeah.
You need more possessions.
All these girls have played since they were, young.
Yep. So 51.7 seconds left here, fourth quarter. Tigers trail by 5, and English at the free throw line, the one you don't want there. Shooting 2, had a good chance to probably foul Jorge, who you'd rather see at the free throw line at this point in the game.
Absolutely.
English up with her first. This is short, so reverse jinx worked out. Yeah. I mean, again, you don't want to see her at the line. She is now 4 for 5, so still shooting at a high percentage here. But she's going to be at the free throw line. Plotnick was tired of waiting on her and threw it to her before she even got to the line there. So her second is up and good. That's going to be Tigers getting it into Ray on the right side. She's going to have a chance to kind of get cross court quickly, which is good for us. Kicks it into Aubrey. Back to Ray. Up. Blocked by Hertrick. Aubrey gets a rebound. Maybe gets fouled. No call there. Abby gets it. Goes back up at the right in front of the free throw line. Misses as well. There's a cap on the basket now, and they're going to call a foul. Aubrey kind of fall down on Hertrick there, so either got to call it or let it play on, and they choose to call it, so that'll be her second. Not too bad as they get the rebound, and we foul quickly there. So unfortunately, you want to see a basket, but
if you're not going to get any points, probably the best case scenario.
Yeah, foul within half a second of them getting the ball. So it's going to put Hertrick at the line. She is 1 for 4 on the night, so see if she can keep that percentage going for us. Doesn't get the shooter's roll, misses her first. Sorry, she could be 1 for 3 now. Might have added that early, but we'll see. Hertrick's going to shoot her second of the 2 free throws.
34 seconds here, 34.9.
She makes the second one.
Yeah, it's going to make it pretty tough now for the Tigers.
Now it's going to be a 7-point lead here, so it's going to be a 3-possession game unless they get fouled on a 3-pointer. Claire, wide open 3, rims out. Abby tries to get the rebound. It's going to swing to English. English is going to kick it to Miller. Abby's trying to foul. She's the only one that's chasing them down with 20.7 seconds left here. And it looks like it, unless a miracle happens, the Tigers are going to drop their second game in as many weeks. As Miller's going to go to the line. This is going to be her first free throw attempts of the night.
Yeah, the girls are going to have to start to understand that you're the back-to-back champs. You're going to get everybody's best shot, max effort, and you're going to have to match it.
Yep, so Miller misses her first. She's a little lefty from the free throw line.
No one's going to give it to you, so.
Second one's off. Claire gets the rebound. Going to have to start pushing here as we're down 3 possessions again. Had an open shot there. Cowan has it, three-point line, kicks it, swings it, drives in now. Gets blocked. 9 seconds. JC misses everything. English gets the rebound. 5 seconds left. 4.3. English will be at the line, and that's just about do it here for the Lady Tigers. This is their second Tuesday game of the week. Heading down 69 Highway. Just quick one. It's going to give Pittsburgh their first win and shoot at least, I believe, probably since her nickname is Big Ella. It was Keegan Yarick's cousin. I think at least since she was here, and I think we even beat her when she was a senior.
Yeah.
So, be a good win for the Dragons here. Unfortunately, it's going to be another loss. It'll be Tigers' first SEK loss of the year as English makes her first.
Not to mention, Pittsburgh's just our rival. You know, you don't want to lose to Pittsburgh.
Nope. There'll be a sour taste in your mouth. She misses the second. Reed's going to get the rebound, and that's about satisfying for this game, as that's kind of the way it's been all night. They've been able to use their big bodies and get it done. It's going to be 47-39 here. Pittsburgh Dragons win. We'll be right back after this break for a quick official stats. Listen, I'll hit 103.9 at Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Hey folks, Frank here with Briggs and Fort Scott. Happy New Year. New year brings new beginnings, so why not start the year out with a new ride? Choose from Chevy, GMC, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram trucks, and Toyota, all in one location. Plus over 600 pre-owned vehicles available. We have something for everybody and financing for all. Find all these vehicles at Briggs and Fort Scott or at BriggsAuto.com. And I'm Frank, and I'll see you on the showroom floor.
Hi, folks. This is Brian from Union State Bank. We would like to use this time to give a friendly reminder that Union State Bank, we offer a number of services that you find at the big banks, and yet you still receive the personalized service that makes banking at a community bank so much nicer. Come in and see us at Union State Bank, family-owned and operated since 1901, on the square in Uniontown and at 12th Street, Highway 69 in Fort Scott. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Back here at Pittsburgh High School as the Lady Tigers just dropped the first game of this doubleheader with the men getting ready to start here in 18 minutes. But Pittsburgh 47, Lady Tigers 39, and just never really seemed to get going. You know, came out of the third quarter, didn't score there for probably the first 4 minutes. We got the lead back and unfortunately gave it right back to them in the fourth and just never really got going at all in the fourth quarter. So they dropped that, just played some good defense, but just cap on the basket and the boxing out, I guess, as part of defense. We didn't do a whole lot of that tonight.
No, I would say you could kind of sum it up with that last play right there at the buzzer, like just kind of a microcosm of the night. Like Pittsburgh's, sprints to the ball, gets it, and we're just kind of, I guess the last 30 seconds there, it's like no urgency really.
As I did the math, we only scored 5 points there in the fourth quarter.
Goodness.
So
yeah, we just got to figure out a way to.
First time held under 40 on the year and probably in a while, and unfortunately that just doesn't bode well for you. If you're going to go on the road, you're going to have to score some points.
Yeah, mentally and physically, just going to have a little more gumption to you if you want to. When you play a decent team, that's what's going to happen. Like I said, you're going to get everybody's best shot. Everybody wants to beat the champ, so.
Yeah, as you know, good for the Dragons. They scored double digits in every quarter besides the second quarter. And that's going to lead the score 47-39, the final. Cowan's going to finish with 5. Abby G is going to finish with 7. Aubrey Yark's going to finish with 6. J.C. Rogers with 4. Kipton Hunziker with 2. And Lorelei Clark, our leading scorer for the Tigers, with 14. So kudos to Drew for being right that he thought his daughter was going to have a big night tonight, and she did. But for the Purple Dragons, Reed's going to have 10, Jorge's going to have 9, Hertrick's going to have 7, Miller's going to have 2, English is going to finish with, I believe, 16, and Mantooth's going to have that lone 3. She shot 2 or 3 of them, but had a good little shot on her. She only made 1, luckily, but fortunately, Lady Tigers pull up short. We're going to have about 15 minutes here. We're going to take a 10-minute break. We'll be back live with the men's side. So if you're on YouTube, make sure you click the men's game. We'll send it back to the studio for some ads and a little bit of music. You're listening to All Hit 103.9. Fort Scott TV on YouTube. This is Dylan Duffy with Aaron Judy signing off for the girls. We'll be right back after this short break with the boys.
This has been Fort Scott Tiger Basketball on All Hit 103.9 FM and our YouTube channel, Fort Scott TV. Tiger and Lady Tiger Basketball has been brought to you in part by these corporate sponsors: Briggs Auto of Fort Scott, Gross Insurance, and Peerless Products. Also brought to you by Union State Bank with locations in Uniontown and Fort Scott. Tiger Basketball is on.
Playing the greatest hits of all time. You're tuned to the fun one. Good times, great oldies. All Hit 103.9. KOMB-FM. Fort Scott.
It's Fort Scott basketball time as your Tigers and Lady Tigers are ready to rise to victory on the hardwood. Court is now in session on All Hit 103.9 FM and our YouTube channel, Fort Scott TV. This year's Tiger and Lady Tiger basketball broadcasts are brought to you in part by these corporate sponsors: Briggs Auto of Fort Scott, Gross Insurance, and Peerless Products. Also brought to you by Union State Bank with locations in Uniontown and Fort Scott. Tiger Basketball is also made possible by these special sports boosters: Billiard Hammer Hartman Insurance Incorporated, the Hole in the Wall Liquor Store, La Hacienda of Fort Scott, Marcia's Deli, Norris Heating and Air Conditioning, Opie's Pizza, Atkins Insurance, Casper Enterprises, Fort Scott Community College, Canar Eye Care of Fort Scott, Myrick Mechanical, and State Farm Insurance Agent Cale Nelson. Get ready, Tiger fans. It's time to go courtside with the call. Here's the voice of the Tigers, Dylan Duffy.
Good evening, Tiger fans, and welcome into Fort Scott Tiger Boys basketball pregame show. I'm Dylan Duffy, and tonight the Tigers are on the road as they take on SEK Conference foe, the Pittsburg Purple Dragons. The Fort Scott Tigers enter tonight's matchup 5-2 overall and 2-1 in SEK Conference play as they continue to build momentum early in this season. Standing in their way tonight is Pittsburg, who comes in at 6-4 overall and 3-1 in conference play. The Dragons have had the Tigers' number a season ago, winning both matchups last year, the home-and-home battle. This Fort Scott team looks a little different, Aaron. The Tigers welcome back this season Dirks Kegler off ACL injury, along with newcomer Drayden Marlowe, adding in depth and versatility to a lineup led by Cannon Brown all of last year and kind of coming in more into his own this year. Brown spoke on last night's Coach's Corner show about the strong locker room vibes and chemistry this group has been building. So with that, I want to ask you, as we bring you in, as you're opening up your energy drink, how is that locker room? I mean, for me, locker room is one of the funnest places to be in, just to hang out with your boys and all that. But how good is it to know you have a winning locker room and a locker room that you can kind of hang out with your friends and all family at the most part? Yeah, I think you can not be in the locker room at all, just watch them play on Tuesdays and Fridays. And last year to this year is night and day. So they figured some stuff out. Like you said, we got Dirks back. We've added some other pieces. I feel like the team chemistry is just, it's just different. And so that's one of those things that I try to tell high school kids. A lot of kids work for me in the summer and stuff. You can always go lace them up and play a pickup game or whatever, but you'll never get that feel back of the high school locker room with your best friends. You'll be our age, 15, 20 years down the road. And when you meet up, you'll still be talking about the things you did in high school. So exactly, you kind of get to have that cooler talk if you work with a few of them as well in a business or anything like that. But entrepreneurs like us, we catch up a little bit more because we're kind of solo artists for a while. And then once you find your buddies, it's all about what you used to do. And remember that one time? And I mean, it might not even be something on the court. It might just be something that you guys did, hanging out, kind of the brotherhood that you build. We're going to send it back to the studio real quick, pay a couple more bills as we get the starting lineup set, and go in with our next question. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube. This is Dylan Duffy with Aaron Judy.
Casper Enterprises LLC is a full-service general general contractor providing both commercial and residential new construction and remodeling, as well as boat dock fabrication and repair. 3 generations strong, we have over 50 years combined experience in the industry. Call Bo for all your construction needs. Proud supporter of all of our Fort Scott Tigers. Go Tigers.
Since 1921, Billiard Hammer Hartman Insurance has been a staple in the community, meeting the needs of our area residents. We handle many types of insurance from auto, home, farm, motorcycle, ATV, watercraft, as well as many aspects of your business needs. We are a proud supporter of sports in our local area, schools, and our athletes. Give us a call, 620-223-2970, or stop by our office. We're located at 20 South National in beautiful downtown Fort Scott, Kansas.
James Naismith is quoted as saying, "Basketball doesn't build character, it reveals it." From the weight room, the basketball court, to the wrestling mats, the Hole in the Wall Liquor Store wishes all Tiger student-athletes the best of luck. The Hole in the Wall knows that high levels of community support between teachers, parents, and the community benefit students. Located on the edge of historic downtown Fort Scott at 124 East Wall, the Hole in the Wall Liquor Store is proud to partner with the community to support the local youth in all their activities.
All right, and we are back here after another rendering of the national anthem. They do one in front of the girls' game and the boys' game. So with that, we're going to have our starting lineups first for the home team Purple Dragons. We're going to have number 1, Danny Durden. Number 2, I'm going to botch his last name. Try to get Aaron to go get the name real quick for me, but it's going to be Caden Navarratnam. We'll see if we can get that figured out. Number 4 is going to be Jamarcus Davis. And number 11 is going to be Landon Jesse. And number 21 is Malachi Meadows. Starting lineups for the Fort Scott Tigers is going to be number 3, Dirks Kegler. Number 10, Drayden Marlowe. Number 11, Cannon Brown. Number 15, Tyler Anderson. And number 34, Aiden Ogren. That'll be your starting lineup for the Tigers. And we'll see. He kind of gave me the look like this is going to be a good one to say. So.
No, it's Navarratnam. That's what I thought.
Navarratnam. So. Okay. So Navarratnam for the Dragons.
Navarratnam. We got
Navarratnam. Sounds good. We'll figure it out.
You got it wrong again. All right.
That's
perfect.
Fine. That's the way I'm doing it. That's the way we'll call it tonight. Good thing is he's a Dragon player, not a Tiger player, so I won't get hounded too much because they have their own video and audio over there for them. But getting set up here is, I think, hopefully we can kind of flip the switch from the girls' game as the boys. It's been a while since they've been able to take down Pittsburg on this side, so it'll be interesting to see if we can't get the W tonight for the boys and keep that streak going. They won 2 last week, and they're looking for more this week.
Yeah, they've got some size, as they usually do. They're going to have some big kids. Danny Durden, they don't have heights listed, but he's got to be, what, 6'5", 6'6"?
See what he looks like when he stands up next to Marlowe and Cannon Brown.
Yeah.
You know, he's kind of
more
more
That's how I judge everybody, put him next to Drayden.
Yeah, he's kind of more of he kind of looks more like what Cannon did a little bit last year. Is he's put on a little bit of weight this year and a little bit more muscle. He's probably grown up a little bit as well, but, you know, Durden also a senior, but he kind of looks like he'll probably go to a prep school if he continues basketball here to kind of put some muscle mass on him.
Yeah, not gonna lie, right there, the gym has the vibes tonight. Like, it's a pretty full house on both sides, full crowd, and the band's pretty good.
Yep, band's good and band's loud. You know, a lot of them probably kind of go straight to Pitt State after this if they can, but we're going to have the tip-off here.
It's a cool environment here. So
and Durden missed for a second there, but then Durden gets the rebound, or gets the tip, so we're going to be set here to take over. With 7:50 left in the – going to have a quick foul early.
Davis kind of lowers his shoulder, goes straight into Dirk there. I guess they're going to get Dirk for the block. It's a tough call.
Don't want him in foul trouble early, and it looks like same person we had on last Friday that called quick 2 on Dirks is going to be back in here tonight officiating. We're going to have a long 3. That's good there.
Buries it.
Go ahead and say his name.
Yeah, Novotnum.
Novotnum is going to open up the game with the 3 there. Might do that thing where I just call to you real quick, and he's going to get a foul there as well right after that. So 3 points, 1 foul. Good math for him. We're going to try to pass it back in. They're going to pick us up full court pressure again. We do get it into Dirks with Novotnum on him. Kayla's going to bring it across. Now they're going to try to have 2 people on him. They have 2 hands on him. They don't call anything. It gets across court, looks for the trap. They throw it over the top to Brown as he gets it here. Kicks to the corner to Marlowe. He's going to dribble it up. 1 dribble, swings it in.
Yeah, I hope they can get Drayden inside if that kid's going to continue to guard him.
Yeah, they're going to end up getting the steal. He's trying to pass it into Ogren, and he bumps into the official. They're going to say his bad, and they're just going to set it up out of bounds here as they kind of just got stuck running each other as Davis ran right into him. So 7:15 left. They're going to get it into Durden. Ogren on him. He's going to try to get inside. I think I like that matchup as Ogren's going to be able to stop him from going in. Another deep one for number 2, misses. And Marlowe's going to get the rebound.
A little bit of a heat check there, I think, for him, too.
Heat check early after 1, but Kegler's going to have it here with number 20. Don't have him in the book.
It's going to be Malachi Meadows.
Yeah. So the thing with him is they didn't know if he was going to be 20 or 21 tonight. I guess he's had to wear both. But Kegler gets it to Brown, gets it back to Kegler up top. Long 3 for Brown now, short. Gets his own rebound. He's going to drive in this time, kicks it to Marlowe. Gets hit. He's going to go up. Misses, but gets the chance at the free throw line here for 2.
Yeah, for our radio listeners, Pittsburgh's going to be kind of a zone defense right now. They're going to be in a 2-3, which we've seen a lot more zone this year than I think I've seen in past years, especially on the boys' side. You don't used to not see very much of it at all.
Marlowe with his first, misses it, so it's something we got to get our free ones when we can. He's going to miss his first one with 6:35 left here in the first quarter as the Dragons have hit 1. Shot 2 threes, made 1. Marlowe with his second, up and good. So he gets his one of 2 here, and it's going to get the Tigers on the board.
Yeah, Pittsburgh going to push the ball pretty good here. Davis is going to push it there. Now it's going to be back to Davis at the top as he kind of fumbles it a little bit. He's going to go between the legs, right? Now kick it out to Durden. Durden goes between the legs. Back cut there by number 20. Can't get it to him. And now Navarotnum's going to, TA almost gets a steal there as Davis drives in left side, and they're going to call a foul. I'm assuming they're going to call that on Anderson here for Fort Scott. And they are going to. So that'll be his first foul of the night.
2 team fouls here on both teams. I didn't catch the foul on underneath who fouled Marlowe, but
I didn't see it either.
Yeah. It's going to be Davis at the line. Lefty misses his first.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah. You always got to call it out. You know, you don't see a whole lot. I mean, you're starting to see more now, but back when I played, we only had 1 kid that was a lefty in the whole school. So he misses both of those. And Ogren gets the rebound, kicks it over to Kegler as he's going to bring it up the court. We're going to be back in the man defense here. They're going to maybe got away with the travel there, but he does end up eventually getting the KB. Marlowe at the top of the key. Long
deep 3. Good.
It's good for Drayden Marlowe.
Yeah, steps up and buries that one. That's how you get him out of a zone.
That's going to be, they were in man there, and it's going to be Davis bringing it down as we're back in man as well. With number 20, Meadows, packs it back to Davis. Still a 2-man game in that corner. Swings it into Navarto. He's going to go up, misses. Kegler with the rebound. And he's going to bring it up the court. As Meadows is on him, he's going to go downhill. Had a chance there to get TA. He's kind of getting smacked around. Does finally get it to TA there.
Hit pretty hard there.
KB deep as well. He's going to look for the plays. We get it back to Kegler.
They're going to set up a play here. Bring the bigs kind of to the high post. Now they're going to go to high post free throw line. Now kick it out to Cannon. He drives left side, kicks out to Marlowe. Marlowe for three. Good.
Give him the ball top of the key. It's going in.
2 in a row. He bangs home there.
7-3 lead here for the Tigers. 4:55 left first quarter as Davis is going to look to try to drive in on Kegler. Does get in, leaves his feet. Marlowe had a chance to get that ball, just misses it, gets out to number 2 in the corner, misses. KB's fighting for it with Durden. It's going to be out of bounds on Durden. It's going to be Tiger basketball. 4:43 left here in the first quarter as number 5, Miller's going to check in here for Durden for the Dragons.
They're going to pick up kind of full court, it looks like here. They're going to get it into KB. He's going to kind of clear everybody out. Now goes right side, 2 on him. Going to get it to Dirks. Dirks looks up, goes left side, stops at the wing. Going to back out a little bit there. I'm slacking on the camera, sorry.
You were calling it there, so we got an excuse
for
that one.
Yeah, and they're going to steal it, but step right out of bounds there. There's Navarotnum, so.
4:27 left here in the first quarter. It's going to be Tiger basketball. KB's looking to pass it in here, gets it into Dirks. Dirks is going to get a screen set by Ogren, go downhill, right at the free throw line, jumper, misses everything, but KB's there for the rebound.
Good
up
pass.
And misses, tries a 21 tip, it misses that as well, and it's going to end up being a foul on Ogren. So 4:18 here as Ogren picks up his first foul for the Tigers. Has just had 2 great opportunities there underneath and just missed them both.
Number 3 is going to enter the game here. Wyatt Thomas going to check in for Jamarcus Davis. Give him a rest for Pittsburgh.
He's going to bring the ball up the court here. Going to have TA on him as he kind of goes downhill, kicks to the corner. Number 5, short. Missed almost everything, but does go short. Miller misses, gets the rebound. Tigers are pushing up to KB on the opposite logo. Gets back to Kegler. Kind of elbow, 3-point area. Marlowe, hot hand, gets it. Goes downhill a little bit here. Tries to slide in. Right in the paint. Just rims out. Is halfway in there for Marlowe.
He needs to keep trying to score right now. He's got a mismatch.
Yep. So they try to do a quick one. TA's there in the passing lane to get the steals. He's going to bring it up court now quickly. Kicks it over to Ogren. Ogren's like, I don't want the ball
don't
this
give me
high.
The ball this far out here.
Yeah, so Kegler comes back and gets it right at the start of the P logo. We get it over to TA. We'll see if we can't get it into back to Marlowe's. He has a hot hand so far. Yep, in transition, catch, misses long, tip out. TA gets the rebound though. Got a fresh shot clock set up as we get it over to Kegler. We're going to call a play. See if we can't get a screen. We try to use it.
Oh my goodness!
Called
He's
on
going to
TA
call a
as
moving
the guy
screen
looks
there.
like he's just trying to run
That's
through a
terrible.
block there, but he had that one kind of drawn up to call in his head, I think, at the start. So
got to be close to retirement.
TA's going to have his second on the night, and
I mean,
Quade is going to check in here for Ogren, and
I don't know what
Armstrong's going to be first guard off the bench checking in for TA.
I don't know what you want him to do there. He's getting pushed through. I mean, what's he supposed to do?
So Tigers are going to have to play some good defense here, get a little bit shorter. Quade's already battling in there with Durden underneath. Armstrong's going to be on Davis. They're going to call a hold on
Quade,
I guess, as he kind of got, so already starting it early here. The good news is they're already shooting as they got Tigers already have 5 fouls and Dragons only have 2. And the good news is we already saw feedback kind of get into them a little bit, so maybe we can turn the tide here.
Coach Stepp's going to talk to him down there.
Yep, but Durden's going to be at the free throw line shooting 2 here. That's going to be Quade. He checks in and gets his first foul of the night.
He's going to miss his first one. He's Durden there, so.
Ball don't lie.
Still going to be 7-3. Fort Scott leads here. 3:05 to go in the first half. 2-5 on the fouls right now. As you can probably hear the Fort Scott student section as he's shooting free throws.
He makes the second.
They'll bring it to a 3-point game there.
7-4 as they're kind of already picked back up in full court. Dirks gets it and they clear out a little bit. Swings it over to KB on the left side as they're going to look for a screen here. Goes the opposite way. Looks to swing to Quade. Picks up his dribble, kicks it to Dirks now. Dirks is going to try to drive. Now gets both hands on him. They don't call nothing. They get it over to Marlowe here in the corner. Tries to go downhill. Gets bumped. They're going to call a travel. I don't see a travel there, but unfortunately I just don't know what's going on so far, but the Dragons are going to retain possession here. As he's kind of stapled himself into this game already tonight. 7-4, 2:30 left here, first quarter.
This is a heck of a take,
Tigers have a lead. Davis is going to go downhill. Quade is going to get a hand in his face. He's going to miss. Marlowe gets the rebound.
Good job
for Kegler.
by Quade
Still getting
there.
bumped. They're kind of just letting him play it out in that aspect of the game so far as Kegler brings it across court. Looks to try to get into KB. They finally do call a foul there as KB had a good post on him, and Thomas was all over his back, so that's going to be his first foul of the night. Team's third for the Dragons.
Good job by Quade to just get tall. Same with Marlowe there. You don't have to block the shot, just affect the shot sometimes.
Yep. So looks like we're going to get some minutes from a number 35 who is not on their roster.
They're going to look to get it in here. They look for a little lob, and now they're going to give it in up top to Marlowe.
Try to get some height there on Quade, I think, with number 35 in for the Dragons.
Yeah.
See if we can't get a name for him. He might just be wearing a different jersey
Quade
number.
sets a screen there for Dirks. He's going to spin in the lane. Kicks it out to KB, right side. Three's up and good for Cannon Brown. Three-pointer.
10-4, minute 55 left here, first quarter. As the Dragons bring across court. Durden with Quade on him. Quade, good steal right there on him. Shows his length is going to be helpful tonight as Kegler's going to try to push the issue now. Has two behind him. Still looking to drive. Hands off to Quade. Quade, transition shot off the backboard. No good. Durden with the rebound. Dragons are pushing now. Number 2 brings it across court here. Swings it in Durden. Durden goes up and gets fouled with a basket and one for Durden. So he'll be back at the line. It's a good take. Didn't even have to take a dribble.
Yeah,
kind of a 2-foot gather. I thought maybe he was going to try to dunk it, but he ends up not.
He's long.
Second on Quade.
Durden has a lot of length. It doesn't take much time for him to cover a lot of space. Got a quick first step.
So he'll be at the free throw line. Shooting is and one here. 10-6, minute 30 left. Misses it long. Rebound. Durden, his own rebound. Tries to go back into it. Does go up and under. Misses. Quade with the rebound there. Gets it to Kegler in the corner. They're going to look to trap him. Gets to KB. Middle of the lane. Passes the Jacks. Referee does finally call a foul.
I would have called a foul too, so
number
good.
4, Davis, gets a foul there. They're
kind of all over Cannon on that one.
That's their fourth of the quarter. His feedback tells Marlowe to just settle down a little bit. It'll be still minute 30, but there was definitely time running off that clock as I called that off. So we'll see. Clock never started there, so get some extra basketball here, some free basketball, I guess you could say. As neither did the shot clock, so we're all right there. Get the ball into Dirks. He's going to bring it across half court, get something set up. We've had a pretty good matchup so far here at Pittsburg High School. Two teams, two rivals here. Gets it into Kegler. He goes in lane, left hand, nice, up and good.
Yeah.
Dirks Kegler for his first points of the night.
Pittsburg rips it through and scores right there. I mean, they got down the court in about 3 seconds and just put it up.
Malachi Meadows goes up for 2 there, and we're going to bring it right back down. Quade transition 3. Misses long, but KB with the rebound up. Floater misses as well. Durden gets the rebound for the Dragons. He's looking to throw it up. He does. See what we got here. Left-hand layup. It's good for
Navarotnam. Not going to score there. It's going to be a timeout taken by Coach Feedback, and he's not happy with our transition defense right now.
That's kind of reared its ugly head this game as it's happened for us before. It's going to be a full timeout here. We'll take a break as well. Tigers lead 12-10, 49.8 seconds left to go first quarter. Listen to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Cibolo, Mexico, in the heart of Fort Scott. That's La Hacienda, the finest Mexican cuisine, served fresh, hot, and made to order. Plus, who doesn't love the free basket of homemade chips and La Hacienda's fresh salsa? Get your favorite La Hacienda meal through dine-in, curbside pickup, or delivery. See their full menu at LaHaciendaFortScott.com. La Hacienda, an authentic taste of Mexico in the heart of downtown Fort Scott, 24 North Main. Proud to support the Fort Scott Tigers.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Cale Nelson is right here in Bourbon and Lynn counties to help you select the right protection at the right price. We will make sure you understand your State Farm coverage so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Cale Nelson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call me. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Out of that full timeout back here at Pittsburg High School, Tigers do lead 12-10, 49.8 seconds left. So we pass it into Dirks. Here's, we're going to try to get it across half court. They're kind of setting up in a 1-2-2 press. They're going to look to trap as soon as you get it across as they bring it over here to Marlowe. He has his dribble, kicks it into Kegler, gets into the lane. Looks to go up, maybe gets fouled, no call. Jackson Armstrong for three, misses. Rebound number 35, kicks it to 2. He's going to have a wide open layup as well. Tries to throw it oop to Durden instead. Doesn't get it, brings it back out. Navarrete for 3, misses short. Rebound Marlowe as he kind of gets hit. Still all over him, no calls. We get it to Kegler. 15 seconds and counting here.
We're going to take one shot here, play for the last shot, it looks like.
So we have a lead. We're up 2. Feedback's up half court, calling the play. 5 left.
We got to go. Got to go.
Yeah, he's going to have to turn and shoot here. 2 seconds. KB shot, just misses. And they did not run anything that Feedback was trying to call there, but take a quick break. Tigers lead after 1, 12-10. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 at Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Jungle has tigers galore with ferocious appetite for more. That's why all the tigers fill their belly at Marsh's Deli, located at 6 West 18th Street. It's the tradition of every game day to ensure the winning way of play. It's easy to score a big food win with deliveries, carry-out, or even dine-in. Marsh's Deli welcomes call-in orders too. You can call us at 620-223-6432. All Tigers know that Marsh's Deli is where you fill your belly.
And Norris Heating and Air Conditioning, they strive to provide the most thorough diagnosis of your heating and air conditioning system by utilizing the most up-to-date diagnostic tools as well as attending product-specific training so they can get you back up and running as fast and economical as possible. If a system replacement is required, rest assured you will receive an installation of your new equipment that is second to none with factory-trained and approved startup with a 10-year parts and labor warranty. Call Norris Heating and Air Conditioning now at 223-5990 for your hometown comfort connection.
Back here, start of the second quarter. It's going to be Tiger basketball. And it's already going to be passed in. Kind of got in here quick.
Yeah.
He's trying to get out of here, I think, tonight. As we're going to get it right into Kegler. Kegler's going to swing it over to TA. We're going to have Marlowe flashing into post. No call or no pass, so KB gets it. Back to Marlowe, three-point line. Back to KB in the corner here. Got a hand up. He's going to try to go baseline.
Yeah.
Does draw contact there, and it's
block.
going to be blocking foul right there on Meadows, I believe. Yep, it's going to be on Malachi Meadows, his first of the night. 7:44 and counting here.
Dirk's going to inbound the ball here. Straight to KB, and he's going to have a wide open layup.
Exactly how you drew it up.
Going to get it to a
10 now.
Yeah, 4-point lead there.
Cannon's going to have 5 on the night.
Davis is going to get it up. He's left side volleyball line. Going to give it to 11 there on the side. Now they go to Durden. Now to Meadows. Now they're going to kick it over to Navarrete. He pump fakes, goes up left hand and a little bit long. Rebound by TA.
It's going to be Kegler bringing it across here. Kicks over to KB. Had a chance at a quick pass to Marlowe. Decides to bring it back up to the top instead of screen here for Kegler. He goes left side instead. Ogren. He said, I'll take one, I guess. And just misses to the right. Really good form, though. Honestly, had a good shot at it. TA tries to save it, throw it off of Davis, and he catches it. Throws it up to Malachi. Luckily, he mishandles it as he was kind of cherry picking back there. It's a YMCA ball, and now he's back wide open and makes that one hurt as he gets in for an easy left-hand layup.
Just lost track of him. He was wide open.
Yep. Tigers still lead 14-12 with 6:40 left here in the second quarter. So we get it over to KB. It's going to be a handoff. No, he keeps it. Elbow, free throw line. It's good. You like to see that just motion.
Yeah, he's just a pure shooter.
Yep. 16-12 now. Davis straight in on TA, up, misses.
Right off the bottom of the rim.
Marlowe's going to get the rebound as he's made some pretty good moves tonight. Just hasn't got him to hit yet, and hopefully that continues for the Tigers.
Us old heads would know Don Miller. That's a $10 move.
Boom! Drayton Marlowe with his third 3 of the night already. From the top, somebody better guard that man.
Don Miller would say that's a $10 move with a 10-cent shot.
As we're going to have another long 3 here by the Dragons. They're going to miss, so maybe they live and die by it, and so far they're dying by it.
Yeah.
So we're going to get it to Kegler. He's going to look to transition to Marlowe. Hot hand still. Swings it over to KB now. He's looking. Marlowe said, hey, I'll shoot it from the volleyball line too if they want to give it to me. KB with a great move inside, though. Just uses that muscle he gained
Crosses
over the
him
offseason.
between the legs, left hand, then goes to the lane and puts it up with his
He
right.
now has 9 on the night. Davis gets in. We kind of sink off of him, let him drive. Good ball movement here by the Tigers or the Dragons around the perimeter. Long 3 miss. Rebound Cannon. Tries to throw it to Kegler and just throws it straight out of bounds.
I'm not sure what he was doing.
He's like, man, I could
know
have been quarterback.
He wants that one back.
I think he thought Kegler was going to kind of bounce out to the outside. Instead, Kegler's like, I can just take off with it here, but it'll be Dragon basketball after that. Kind of quick 3 minutes there so far of the game.
It's going to be 21-12. Tigers lead here with 5:28 to go before the half.
They get it in there to Jesse. Jesse's going to swing it over to Durden. Durden keeps it between the legs, back to the perimeter, all the way across to Miller. Miller looks inside to Durden. He kind of goes up and under. Good little move. 2-point basket for Durden. He was kind of stuck under the basket, but almost blocked his own shot with it, but he gets under the rim and makes an easy layup.
Yeah, good pass there by Zane Miller for Pittsburgh to find him.
It'll be 21-14 lead Tigers here. 5 minutes on the second quarter clock as we get into Kegler at the block. He goes up, gets fouled. Pittsburgh fans wanted a block, but kind of got him with the body there. That's going to be Jesse's first, and it's going to send Kegler to the line shooting 2 here for the Tigers.
Yeah, he bodied him pretty hard there.
Yeah, you did block it, but it's
Looked
because
good at the
Kegler
end,
couldn't
but
get up
yeah.
because you kind of had your body all over him.
He's been over at the hip because he got hit pretty hard, so he's going to have 2 free throws here.
Kegler makes his first here. Going to have number 10. See if we have him on the scorecard. Yes, that's going to be Corday Hayes checking in for the Dragons.
Yeah, they play a lot of kids.
Yeah, they do. We're going to have Cannon Brown, Tyler Anderson, our starters on the court here with Dirks Kegler making his second from the free throw line with Marlowe and Ogren down underneath.
Most teams in SEK, you're going to see, 5 to 7 kids really play. I think they've already played maybe 9.
Yep. So new coach as well, I think, this year. So as they do that, they're driving in, kicks out the Durden at the perimeter. He looks to drive to the free throw line, kicks it over to Meadows for the corner 3.
They're going to dare him to shoot it.
Misses long, and they're going to end up calling a foul on, let's see who they call it on.
My goodness.
Going to be on number
on Kegler.
3. I don't even think he was near it, but that's what they're calling. But he's coming all the way down here.
Oh, it's going to be on Pittsburgh. Okay.
So that's going to be on Thomas for them. I was going to say he's
I was
already
wondering
walking
how
down
in the
here,
world
so
they called that on Dirks. He's at the half-court line.
Like he wasn't even over there, but looks like Thomas is going to check out here. These Tigers are looking to get the ball in underneath. They do get his Kegler in the corner. They kind of run away, and then Meadows is going to try to come over here and get a quick steal. Kegler does a good job keeping his dribble across half court. Gets to Marlowe at the key. Into Ogren at the block. Ogren powers into Durden. Up and good for 2.
Yeah,
that's just strong man basketball.
Probably got
there.
away with one there a little bit.
Yeah, if he would have fell, they probably would have gave it to him, but they bring it down the court quick. I mean, they're getting down it quick. Before I can get the stats in the book, they're already down the court. Durden does the same and gets into Aiden. Maybe they could have called offense, but they're going to end up calling that on Aiden. It's going to be his second of the game. If you don't call it on one end, you can't really call it on the same guy that just got away with it down on the other end. So they do. They kick it into Durden. He kind of traveled with it as he had possession. They're going to call that one on. That's Ogren. It's going to be his 3rd.
That one's just a silly one.
Yep, so that's going to be Ogren's 3rd. We're going to have to get him out here. As Paxton Leisure is going to check in for the Tigers, and Davis is going to check back in for the Dragons. So Paxton getting his first minutes of the game. As the sophomores just aren't the same height as the seniors have kind of been, so they do get a little bit shorter here. He's going to be on Hayes for the Dragons. They get it in to Hayes. Swing it over to Davis. Davis, number 2, drives in. They gave up the layup shot to kick it back out to the 3-point line. Davis is going in on KB. Turns it over as Marlowe gets the steal. Kicks it over to Cannon. Cannon swings it into Kegler. Leisure's calling for it on the opposite side of the court. They don't see it, so we're going to get it set up here. 24, 23 and counting on the game clock. As Kegler's going to go right to it.
Yeah, just a good tough take there. He's going to draw the foul.
He kind of seen the mismatch, said I'm going to go right to the hole with him, either make it or get the foul, and he does get a foul on Hayes there. There's 3:42 left here, second quarter. Tigers lead 25-14 against the heated rivalry here. Pittsburgh down 6-9 South. We finally got a good game on our hands for the Tigers. Kegler's going to miss his.
Gets all the rim except for the bottom side.
Misses first, and I was trying not to even bring it up because he was perfect. So kind of like a perfect game in baseball. I was thinking just don't say anything and he'll continue it, but misses that one. So now we can talk about it. Second one, figures it out, up and good. So he's 3 for 4 at the line tonight.
It's going to be a 12-point lead now for the Tigers. 3:39 to go as Pittsburgh looks up the right side, and I think they're going to say he was out of bounds underneath when he caught that one. Was Zane Miller, so
far everything on the road's going right here for the Tigers.
Yeah, turnover.
Ogren having 3 fouls. Besides that, everything's going good for the boys so far as we get it into Kegler. We get it over to the corner to TA. He looks inside to Brown. Nope. Back up top to Marlowe. Back to Cannon in the corner. He drives baseline, looks to go up. Gets stopped. Kicks out to Marlowe, to Leisure. Over to TA. He's going to make to go to work here as he passes it into Marlowe. Back out to Kegler. Marlowe tries to post up. Nothing's there. Kegler's going to take his dribble. 10 on the shot clock. Swings it to Marlowe in the corner. He's going to drive baseline.
Jumper
just
long.
Misses long as he kind of did a stutter step and then went up with it, but misses. Davis is going to go right down the court, right at KB, goes up.
Just got him in the air.
Yep, get him in the air, goes up with it, makes the and one. So we'll see Davis at the line shooting one. It's now a 10-point lead, 2:57 left here, second quarter, 26-16. Davis at the line, shooting his old-fashioned three-point play here. Misses it. He is still ice cold from the line as he hasn't made a single one yet. It's going to be a foul on Durden. That's going to be his first of the night. So kind of the tallest kid on the court and only one foul. That's pretty good for him.
Yeah. My unrelated, my family is, well, we got a second here as we switch into the court. My family is absolutely, I know, watching this at home. And my 10-year-old daughter is texting me, hey, approve the app I just sent to your phone. Sometimes these kids.
Mine don't have phones, so I don't have
in the middle of calling a game, hey, approve my stuff.
Yeah.
No.
They got a life too, you know, as Marlowe's going to be at the line shooting 2 here.
That's true. This is important to us, but they really don't care.
Yeah, they do not care. Marlowe makes his first
always
one.
there to humble you.
Yes. 27-16 with 2:57 left here, second quarter.
She's way more worried about, I don't even know what it is, probably some cat game or Lord knows what.
Cat game. Talking Tom.
I guess we'll never know.
I mean, you will when you get home. You have to approve it at some point. So Marlowe at the line shooting 2, goes up with it, makes his second as well.
Yeah,
so,
he's on pace for a good one tonight.
Yep, he's got his 2 free throws there. It's going to be 2:52 and counting here. They're going to swing it over to Miller. Miller's going to give it back to Davis. Sorry, that was Jesse, so Miller's not in the game.
Navarotnam again, long.
So maybe that first one was a fluke. Miller does turn over Kegler.
Oh, my goodness, and he's going to call a foul on Dirks.
I don't think he called foul. He just said out of bounds on Dirks, so it'll be dragon ball underneath.
Oh, I saw him do like a forearm shiver. I'm like, no way.
Yeah. So it will be dragon
Thank
basketball
goodness.
underneath.
I don't want to have to be that guy.
The ball in, they get it into Miller. He's stuck underneath, and he does end up getting a travel call there as he tried to have his pivot foot, but he spun around on it.
He's pointing to his feet.
Yeah.
No, my man, you definitely traveled.
It's number 35. I don't know who it is still. He's not in the scorebook, but
35, I don't.
We'll try to get that at halftime to get his name out there for you guys.
Big
as we
kid.
Get the ball in, yes. I was kind of thinking maybe he's on the freshman list, but he wasn't even there either.
I'm going to say he's every bit of 6'6".
Yep. So Marlowe gets right in, goes at him, misses, and it's going to be a rebound for Jesse. Jesse swings to Davis. He's going to look to go downhill. Oop to Durden, and it's going to be out of bounds. He kind of caught that ball and was already behind the backboard. So it'll be Tiger basketball. They're trying to get that momentum builder and throw one down, but just a little too fast there. Tigers are going to get it in. They're going to swing it to KB as they don't want Kegler to touch it. As KB brings it across, kicks it to Marlowe. Has made one from there already at the volleyball line tonight, but chooses to pass it over to Kegler. He's going to look to drive inside with his left, swings it over to Marlowe. He's going to look to go downhill. TA wide open in the corner for 3. He's going to take one. Maybe a little too quick on it, but Davis gets the rebound as it goes long. Looking to give it to Durden. He's going to go up with it. Gets a foul called on Marlowe, so he will be shooting 2.
I think if you're coach feedback, you're probably right with that foul right there. Not a bad foul.
Yeah, make him earn it at the line as he has only made 1 of 3 tonight.
Yeah, again, Fort Scott still leads by 12 here. 1:49 to go before the half. 16-28 is the score. Tigers on top.
Okay, so Jonathan Stark, appreciate him. Coach Stark watching the game. 35 is Halen Moss. Probably knows him from football or something.
Yeah.
He's a sophomore, so that's a big sophomore.
It always makes me at least.
I say that Stark coached here last year, so he wore the purple, so he knows who it is.
Always makes me realize, hey, at least people are listening, because when we say something, usually we'll get a text from somebody.
Yep, so really big kids. I mean, probably could be a wide receiver in football if he wanted to be too.
One of our tens of listeners is giving us a text.
So Durden's back at the line shooting his second after he missed the first, makes the second one. So he's
and Drayden's falling forward as he goes to pass that in there, just kind of stumbled. And there he's going to step over the line, so it's going to be Pittsburgh ball.
Minute 49 left here, second quarter. 28-17 lead, so still 11-point lead here for the Tigers. Want to keep the momentum getting as they get it into Moss. Swings it over to Durden at the elbow, doesn't look to shoot it. Kicks out to Davis for three, deep, misses. Moss is going to get the rebound, swings it over to Durden, back to Davis, top of the key. We're going to work on Dirks, gets right inside there. Is left-handed, so he makes an easy left-hand layup for him.
Tough take by him right there.
Yep, so 29-19, back to a 10-point lead here for the Tigers as Marlowe brings it across the court, hands off to Kegler at the top of the key. Goes to work, kicks out to TA. TA is going to go baseline up and under. Yes, he does.
Yeah, nice reverse layup there by Tyler Anderson as he goes right to left.
You like to see that from, he shot the three in the corner, missed. He decided, all right, I'm driving next time. Makes a great up and under basket there for the Tigers. Extending the lead to 12 here, 19-30. Or sorry, 11, 19-30. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Durden. It's going to be his second as he just kind of forearm shivers Marlowe. And
yeah, just a frustration.
I take Marlowe in that 10 out of 10 times. But
no, that was TA that he fouled.
Oh, he threw TA, okay, sorry.
Either way, frustration foul by Durden there. They're starting to get under his skin.
Yep, does just push TA off. And that's good. He's just kind of had a slow game as he only has 5 on the night. We get it into
2 fouls on him.
2 Keglers. He's going to bring it across, kicks it over to TA, who just made the last up and under basket for the Tigers. Kick it back to Kegler at the volleyball line now. He's looking to hand off to Cannon.
He thinks about the deep.
From the Dragons. He goes in instead, gets stripped by Davis, but they're going to call a foul.
I think that was a clean strip.
Yeah, let's see if they call it on Durden or if they call it, they do, on number 4, Davis. So there'll be a foul on Davis, and then I'll send Cannon Brown to the line shooting 2 as they are over the bonus.
Yeah.
It'll be Davis' second foul.
What'd they say?
I couldn't hear you, but I could somewhat hear it through it as Cannon Brown's going to make his first one.
You can just, with our headphones on, you can just hear some of the faint.
No, it was obviously loud enough. It got somebody kicked out at the Tiger Dome Friday night. We'll see what they do here in Pittsburgh as Cannon Brown's going to be set up to shoot the second. Up and good. KB knows that's where the points come in bunches at the free throw line if you can get there. So they get it into Davis. 32
Pittsburgh
on the shot clock, 50 on the game clock here.
They push the ball so quickly up the court in transition.
They do. I could bet their, as Davis just goes right down into him, scores that. I bet their conditioning is pretty good there at the start of the boot camp of basketball. They don't even seem to be a little bit tired as well as Kegler brings it across half court. 33 on the game clock, 25 on the shot clock as Kegler's getting hounded here. Gets out to KB, long 3, just short. It looked good from up here, but unfortunately misses it. And they're going to call a trip, I guess, on TA. It's going to be his
on the
third.
Ground.
Yeah. This is going to be Durden at the free throw line shooting 2.
I don't know. It's kind of a weird call.
Yeah. Second half, I haven't ate yet. I know you're kind of on a cutting phase, but just got like this feeling of Cafe Del Rio, and I was like, man, I hope they're still open. I'll hit it to go order. Wife loves it too. As Quade's going to check in here. That's staple as old as time is Cafe Del Rio in the mall.
Yeah.
Are you a deli guy? Mall deli?
I would choose the mall deli 10 out of 10 times over Del Rio.
Oh, Del Rio, there's something about that queso and their salsa.
No,
never changing. It's so
not
good.
a fan.
Tex-Mex, I love it.
I'm a little bit classier. I would probably go with El Charro. If I'm going to eat Mexican, just take me to El Charro.
I've heard El Charro's here in Pittsburgh is really good as well.
Rather drive back to Fort Scott and
I'm
just
a
go
big
to that
Buffalo
one.
Wild Wings guy. I mean,
not so much.
We used to drive
trash.
to Joplin all the time.
B-Dub's trash. If you're going to eat wings in Pittsburgh, you got to go to the pit.
Heard if you're first as Durden made his first one to make it to 21. Or sorry, made his second one, so now it's going to be 32 to 22.
Sharky's Wings pretty good in Fort Scott.
Sharky's Wings are good. So is hometown. I had those last night after the coaches'
I
corner.
just saw Dave Leib sitting in here. It made me think of that.
Yep, 32-22, 20 seconds and counting here for the Tigers. They're trying to cross court here, see if they can get final shot as Quade's going to go down low on Moss. Goes
just
up and in.
Steps through. Good move by Quade in the paint.
Good move by Quade as he's going to get his first points of the night. Long miss by number 2 as Quade's going to get the rebound. 4 seconds. 3. 2, 1. He goes up, running floater, just off the backboard, and that's going to be halftime here as the Tigers take a 12-point lead into the first half. We're going to take it to halftime. Come right back after this with the unofficial, official first half stats. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Opie's Pizza is proud to support all area school sports and reminds you that they have many locations for you to enjoy the best pizza there is. You'll find Opie's Pizza at KC Mart north at the Hammond exit, Union Station in Uniontown. Everybody's in Mound City, Opie's Restaurant in Girard, and now at Opie's Pizza Pool Room and Pub in Pittsburg, Crickets in Kincaid, Brookies in Iola, and on-the-go convenience store at the Prescott exit on North 69. Or go to opiespizza.com.
Hey folks, Frank here with Griggs and Fort Scott. Happy New Year. New year brings new beginnings, so why not start the year out with a new ride? Choose from Chevy, GMC, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram truck, and Toyota, all in one location. Plus over 600 pre-owned vehicles available. We have something for everybody and financing for all. Find all these vehicles at Briggs and Fort Scott or at BriggsAuto.com. I'm Frank, and I'll see you on the showroom floor.
Back here at Pittsburg High School as the Tigers took a 12-point lead into halftime, 34-22. With the unofficial, official stats of the first half, we have 3 with 2 points on the Tigers side. Moreland with 2, Aiden Ogren with 2, Tyler Anderson with 2. And then we have Dirks Kegler with 5, Kanan Brown with 11, and Drayden Marlowe with your 3-point barrage from the top of the key. He's hit every single one of them that he's thrown up. Has 12 points on the night for Pittsburgh. You got Durden with 5. I'll let Aaron say his name. Navaratnam with 5, Davis with 6, and Meadows with 4. So kind of all-around scoring is Armstrong and Leisure, our 2 sophomores, the only 2 not on the board here that got in the game there in the first half. And we kind of, I wouldn't say we're really living and dying by the 3 because, yeah, we've made 4 threes on the night, but it seems like we really worked it inside as well.
We're getting to the rim. Kind of whenever we want to, either drawing a foul or getting a bucket. So we kind of spread the wealth, too. I mean, TA gets a big layup in there. KB's got to the rim, Dirks, Marlowe. So it's been a good night so far. If we can just keep it up in the second half here, I like our chances.
I do, too. And we're going to take a little bit of an extended break here at halftime as we got to see if we get any comments on YouTube of best defensive male basketball player for the Tigers.
Text us, comment, do something, give us your best.
Let us know, or it's going to be just slim pickings since me and Aaron are going to have to brainstorm up here again, and we might just
I got a couple in mind. So
listen, I'll hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube. This is Dylan Duffy with Aaron Judy. Back after this extended break. You're listening again. I'll hit 103.9.
Hi, folks. This is Brian from Union State Bank. We would like to use this time to give a friendly reminder that Union State Bank, we offer a number of services that you find at the big bank, and yet you still receive the personalized service that makes banking at a community bank so much nicer. Come in and see us at Union State Bank, family owned and operated since 1901, on the square in Uniontown and at 12th Street, Highway 69 in Fort Scott. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Peerless Products offers health insurance with an employee-only premium as low as $10 per week, a company-funded health savings account, company-funded life insurance for employees and their immediate families, profit sharing, and a 401k match. Peerless employees enjoy fresh fruit daily, earn paid sick time and vacation time that's immediately available, and the knowledge that their weekends will be theirs to enjoy. Apply in person or online at peerlessproducts.com. Peerless Products is an equal opportunity employer that puts people first.
Hey there, my name is Rayleigh Cowan, and I am a senior athlete at Fort Scott High School, and I would just like to take the opportunity to thank our community for all the support. I am proud to be a Tiger, and I am proud to be part of our small town. My family has owned and operated a business in Bourbon County for many years, and love supporting all the kids. After all, we are the future. Stop in at Atkins Insurance Agency sometime and meet my grandma, Patty West, and my mom, Crystal Cowan. Atkins Insurance Agency is located at 3 East Wall Street in downtown Fort Scott.
Casper Enterprises LLC is a full-service general contractor providing both commercial and residential new construction and remodeling, as well as boat dock fabrication and repair. 3 generations strong, we have over 50 years combined experience in the industry. Call Bo for all your construction. Proud supporter of all of our Fort Scott Tigers. Go Tigers.
Are you looking for a college that gives you options? Fort Scott Community College offers more than 35 fields of study, ensuring every student finds their passion. Earn credits to transfer to a 4-year institution or pursue an associate's degree or certificate. With a variety of student organization and athletic programs, soon to include cheerleading and men and women's soccer. We've got you covered. Start your application today at fortscott.edu. There's more to vision than meets the eye, and Canar Eye Care understands this perfectly. Their dedicated team of experts in advanced technology are here for your eyes, whether it's for an emergency or routine checkup. Maintaining your sight is their mission, with offices in Fort Scott, Pittsburg, and Girard. See clear, live better with Canar Eye Care. Visit in person at 1711 South National Street in Fort Scott or call 620-223-0850. Improving lives through the state-of-the-art care. See more online at CanarEyeCare.com.
Hello, Travis Myrick here with Myrick Mechanics, locally owned and operated. If you are tired of costly repairs and or high electric bills, it may be time to upgrade to a higher efficiency system. We are system change-out specialists. We install whole homes, mini splits, and Generac generators. Give us a call at 913-713-3734 to schedule a full home and system analysis.
Myrick Mechanical is a proud sports booster.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Cale Nelson is right here in Bourbon and Lynn counties to help you select the right protection at the right price. We will make sure you understand your State Farm coverage, so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Cale Nelson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call me. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Since 1921, Billiard Hammer Hartman Insurance has been a staple in the community, meeting the needs of our area residents. We handle many types of insurance from auto, home, farm, motorcycle, ATV, watercraft, as well as many aspects of your business needs. We are a proud supporter of sports in our local area, schools, and our athletes. Give us a call, 620-223-2970, or stop by our office. We're located at 20 South National in beautiful downtown Fort Scott, Kansas.
James Naismith is quoted as saying, "Basketball doesn't build character, it reveals it." From the weight room, the basketball court, to the wrestling mats, the Hole in the Wall Liquor Store wishes all Tiger student athletes the best of luck. The Hole in the Wall knows that high levels of community support between teachers, parents, and the community benefit students. Located on the edge of historic downtown Fort Scott at 124 East Wall, the Hole in the Wall Liquor Store is proud to partner with the community to support the local youth in all their activities.
All right, we're back here as the band is pretty loud. We're trying to still figure out some. My partner who was supposed to brainstorm with me kind of dipped out, but he already had put his number one on there, so that's all you need to know.
Quick bathroom break.
And rolled on with it. So everybody knows kind of how we grew up. We grew up about 2 years younger than him. I think he was 2007.
Yep.
He played on the state team. I don't even know if he even got any minutes on that 05 season or not. But
he'd have been a freshman.
He set the bench.
Yeah, sophomore.
Our best defender is, just kind of talking to everybody around us. We've talked about this. We've talked ball with several people here. Was Chris Banks back in 07. I'll let Aaron kind of talk about him a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, even practicing against him was brutal. He kind of made his money on the defensive end. I don't even know if he cared that much about scoring, but yeah, he's a dude that just absolutely put the clamps on you. And then a funny story, like I'm working at Walmart later in college, and we played Anderson County one year at Sub-State in the championship. They were pretty athletic then. Had the twins, who I ended up playing football in college with, and then another buddy of mine that I worked with, Jared Lichtag, was their point guard, and he was like, "Dude, we played against a kid on your team, and he absolutely just clamped me up." And I'm like, "Yep, that was Banks." Don't feel bad. It wasn't you. It was every team.
Yeah.
But years later, people still talking about him. So I'd say Banks, and then probably the same as your list, Jordan Woods, who used to coach here at Pittsburg. Probably my second.
Yeah, and then, you kind of have the rim protectors. You got the Lancaster twins.
Yeah.
Barner, and I know Jeff always plays basketball on Sundays. I don't know if he ever played in high school or if he was mainly football, because that's what he went on with. But Big Jeff, our assistant principal.
Jeff Johnson, yeah.
You ain't moving him, so he was one of those. He was a brick there. Nick Johnson also was a really good defender. And you kind of know those, even if you outside of high school and you see them in the league, they're still out there on Sunday nights clamping people up.
And we got Jake Clements on here, so he is my age. I grew up, we played from 4th grade on together. That dude has a motor that can go forever. It just never gets tired. Same with Banks, and all these guys really just big motors.
Absolutely. And I threw one in there for jokes because we used to go and watch him play basketball, because he was one of those that if he ever would have got on the court in high school, it would have been a treat to see. But Max McAllister
would have fouled out immediately.
Yeah, but in Dust League, that kid would. We're seeing it now more. He was before his time. We see kids shooting from the volleyball line. He was doing it in Dust League.
Touch it, it's going up.
Yeah, we're going to start the third quarter here, as the Purple Dragons are going to get the basketball.
Quick steal by KB to start the half. Dirk's going to take it, go coast to coast, and going to get fouled.
So he'll be at the line.
Yeah, he just immediately steals it. The first entry pass there.
So 13 seconds into the game, we've already had a turnover, and we already got somebody at the free throw line.
We'll take it. Good way to start.
Yeah, as long as it's our player at the free throw line, we're going to be okay with it.
Dirk's going to shoot the first one, and it's going to rim out. No good. Thought that was in.
So he's going to step up for the second one here. Makes that one, so he's doing really good about making sure that he figures it out after that. So 35-22, 13-point lead here for the Tigers, as the Dragons going to bring it across court, look to kind of go back to that corner. They don't. Swing it over the other corner to Meadows. He's going to swing it up top of the key, elbow, back to Meadows. Davis now at the top, gets a screen. Durden gets it. He does have 2 fouls. Aiden's on him with 3. 10 on the shot clock now. Davis is going to drive in on Kegler, misses short, gets his own rebound, goes back up with it, short again, gets his own rebound again, as we have all 5 of our guys right there beside him, and we don't get the rebound as Davis fights for it. We're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to be Tiger basketball underneath. Got a little southern twang in that ball right there. It's going to be Marlowe underneath, looking to pass it in to Kegler. They're going to look to trap instantly, but they do get it back to Marlowe quickly. Gets Kegler on the run. Oh, KB was wide open if he made that one more quick pass, but we do get it to Marlowe and get it across. KB in the corner, fan side of the court. As Marlowe gets it back at the top of the elbow. He's looking to drive in slowly, gets in big now. Misses
little too strong.
I think he thought he was going to get more contact there, but he doesn't. As then now Davis straight downhill, gets to Durden, ends up traveling before he goes up, as Kegler does a great job of kind of flying past Davis.
Yeah, Dirk just kind of hangs in the air with his hand right there at the rim. Like he was just suspended.
Yep, so Marlowe's looking to pass it back in, gets it into KB, back to Marlowe's. We're looking to break this press as they're trying to get a little more up tempos. We're up 13 here.
Gotta go.
Left on the shot clock. We're going to have a timeout by feedback as he burns one here to make sure that nothing happens. Don't want to get a 10-second call.
Yeah, that deep pass over here to the short corner, kind of on the other side of half court, or just past half court there.
Yeah, it's one of those you really either want to pass it out quick, or you want to try to clear everybody out and let one person go.
Well, I think
obviously if you have 2 or 3 people on you, you could throw it, but you got to be careful throwing it over the top. But you want to make either quick passes or see if you can bring it up one-on-one if they get dropped to that man press.
And they can make that long pass from, kind of three-point line to three-point line, but you can't lob it.
No.
They're too fast and too athletic. So if you're going to make it, it's got to be a hard, fast overhead pass.
Absolutely. So 6:39 here as Marlowe's going to look to pass into Kegler. We do kind of clear out a little bit more. We do have a chance to throw it into Ogren, but we just get over to KB instead here.
TA is wide open on the other block, but we missed him.
KB's going to go downhill now. Tries to shoot, gets blocked there by Jesse. They're already back up the court. Meadows up for the layup. It's good. So they're going to get back into this game. It's going to be in transition. It's going to be quick. Now it's 35-24. We get it into Kegler. He's going to dribble with it. He's going to get fouled there. See if they call it. They do call it on.
Navaratnam.
There you go. Anytime I point to you, just know that's the name you have to say. I'm not going to even try to mess it up anymore. So we get it across half court by throwing it straight to TA on the other side and back up into it. Kegler's need to come to the ball. TA hands it off to him. Standing right on the top of the logo there. Passes it over to KB. He's going to go downhill. Goes up with it. Floater good.
Yeah, nice touch there by KB.
So I think KB's kind of also figuring out, like he talked on the coach's corner, that, hey, I do have a little bit more muscle. I can get down low. Looks like Marlowe might have got his hand on that as Davis went downhill to try to make an easy layup. So give Marlowe a block shot there as we get it back in transition to KB. Swings over to TA. Now to Marlowe on the right side as he's going to go downhill now. Ogren.
Three by the big man. Oh.
He did give him a three, but I think his foot was on line, but he does miss that one.
And he does have a pretty shot, though.
Yeah, just keep shooting. He's just not used to having to throw it up there. As Davis transition three, it's good for the Dragons. We're going to have a timeout there by the Purple Dragons after that three by Davis. We'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Taste of Old Mexico in the heart of Fort Scott. That's La Hacienda, the finest Mexican cuisine, served fresh, hot, and made to order. Plus, who doesn't love the free basket of homemade chips and La Hacienda's fresh salsa? Get your favorite La Hacienda meal through dine-in, curbside pickup, or delivery. See their full menu at LaHaciendaFortScott.com. La Hacienda, an authentic taste of Mexico in the heart of downtown Fort Scott, 24 North Main. Proud to support the Fort Scott Tigers.
The Fort Scott jungle has tigers galore, with ferocious appetites for more. That's why all the tigers fill their belly at March's Deli, located at 6 West 18th Street. It's the tradition of every game day.
Tiger basketball here as they're getting it in quick here as they're going to get it over to Kegler. And he's going to get fouled here too, and it's going to be Durden's third, so we'll see if he has to take a seat for a little bit or at least get out of this press.
Yeah, you'd think. I mean, I guess they cut it to 10, but I guess maybe you just don't want to see it get out of hand.
Yeah, but if you keep Durden up there and he gets the fourth foul, he's going to be sitting for a while. As we get it to KB across the court, he picks up his dribble, gets to good pass into from Marlowe, and then a great entry pass into TA for an easy layup there for the Tigers.
Smart play there by Marlowe, just unselfish, gives it up.
So 39-24 is the basket there for. I didn't see it go in.
Davis had a big game for Pittsburgh. I don't know how many he's got, but
it's going to be a 10-point lead again, or 10 points there for the Tigers. 10-point lead.
Yeah, Dirks goes up, pump fakes. Davis flies through the air, and he gets an easy two. So
that's good.
What are they going to call here? I think Coach wanted to hit the backboard, like that, yeah. I think. He maybe wanted something on that. I don't know.
So anyway,
Davis is going to have a cross-court pass there. They're going to have it back to the top. Now they're going to kick it back left side to Davis. He drives in. He's going to push Dirks a little bit there, and he's going to lose the ball out of bounds, just a little bit out of control. Maybe trying to do a little bit too much. It looks like he's going to get a break here.
Ogren's going to get a break by Quade. He's going to come in. Marlowe's going to pass it into KB. KB's going to swing it over to Kegler. Cross-court pass to Quade. He's going to go downhill here. Hands off to Marlowe for a three in the corner. Nope, passes it up, swings over to KB. Gets a screen by Kegler. Long three for Cannon Brown. It's good.
He's a foot in front of the volleyball line there and just buries it from the top.
44-29, 4:15 here. As Meadows is going to go up and meet two Tiger defenders that are he's going to draw a foul. Kind of landed awkwardly there, but it's going to be a foul on Quade. I think he was more inside, but
yeah, Marlowe just made sure he had no chance in an and one there.
It's going to be Quade's third foul, so you're going to have Anderson, Ogren, and Moreland all with 3 fouls tonight for the Tigers already.
I'm with that. If you're going to foul him, make sure he doesn't score.
Yep. Meadows goes to the line with his first and misses, so obviously a good foul, but it's going to bring in number 12.
This might be the fieriest I've seen Coach Feedback. He's a little worked up tonight.
Well, you got the same ref 2 nights in a row. You tend to.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Hey, I like it. I've told him that I want to see some fire out of him all year, and he's getting a little more comfortable, I think.
As Meadows is going to miss both of them, and it's going to be out of bounds on
Pittsburgh.
Number 10, Hayes. So Quade and Hayes were both kind of going for that ball, and it goes out on Hayes, so it'll be Tiger basketball over there in that far right corner.
Tigers lead 44-29, 4:10 to go here in the third.
We get it into KB here. The block on the opposite basket. So he's going to have two people on him. Everybody kind of bailed out on him. He's going to look to pass it over to Marlowe. 28 on the shot clock. Gets it across, throws it right into TA underneath at the block. Gets up, fouled. Great pump fake. I don't know what he's arguing about there. You clearly hit him with the body. So
Yeah.
TA will be at the free throw line as Jesse's pleaded his case, but to no avail. It's going to be his second foul of the night.
Yeah, he hacked
Sorry,
him.
third foul, yeah.
I think the referee's telling him, like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah. Even in pickup basketball, you're probably, pickup basketball,
Yeah.
that's one of those you're tapping your own, like,
Call
yeah,
your
I
own
got
fouls.
him. Yeah. As TA misses the first one, so Hayes, sorry, not Hayes, Meadows is going to check back in for Jesse, and he's still telling the coach I didn't foul him.
I think that's a foul in every basketball game you play.
Yep, so TA with his second from the free throw line. It is good, so we've gotten really good about at least making one, coming away with some points from the free throw line. 45-29 as Pittsburgh's already at the three-point line driving in. Davis goes straight up, gets fouled. It's either going to be on KB and it's going to be on Cannon Brown, which is okay. It's his first of the night. But, I mean, man, they are – you blink and he's already down the court.
Yeah,
so
that's quick.
If you're not going to pick him up, he's already going to be gone.
We're going to see number 12 into the game for Pittsburgh, and that's EJ Isaiah. I'm not sure, but first time we've seen him.
He misses his first, so
they've played for sure at least 10 players tonight.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those, like, yeah, you don't want to foul, but Durden's the only one that's made a free throw tonight. There's a lot of open circles on this board. He misses another one. He's not made a single one, so if there's a chance to foul,
I have a feeling they're going to shoot some free throws in practice this week.
Oh, I bet so. Being coaches ourselves, you're going to know that that's happening at some point as Kaler brings the ball across half court. He swings it over to TA, looking for Marlowe in the corner. Finally gets it to him. He's looking inside, gets a screen by Dirks. He's going to go into the paint. Up and in with the floater. Drake Marlowe for two.
Yeah, just an easy shot there for him as Pittsburgh's going to push it back up the court here on the right side. Going to be Miller.
Yep.
Now they're going to give it to, I believe that's Hayes. He's going to give it to Isaiah. Now back to the corner. Five's going to think about a three. Euro step right side, baseline, good.
Good little move there for Miller as he scores.
Nice move there.
Transition basketball so far on this side, and that's kind of what this 5A Pittsburgh Dragons team has done for quite a while. Cannon Brown in the corner, transition, just long. Quad A with a great rebound, gets stripped though. Probably should have called a foul. Instead, there's a jump basketball, and it's going to be
Boy, he calls the jump ball.
Yeah,
he calls the jump ball so fast as soon as they touch it.
Yeah, so they're going to bring it in. He's going to cross the half-court circle within about 2 seconds there. Gets it over to Miller. He's going to pump fake. Gets it back to Davis at the three-point line. TA's daring him too. He said he doesn't care. Go ahead and shoot it. You really saw it on his face. TA does tip that ball there. Meadows gets it. It's going to go downhill, up and in. TA kind of had to let him go with 3 fouls, but he gets his own rebound. Out to Miller, corner three. Misses everything. Quad A, good rebound. Pump fakes it, kicks it over to Tyler. Tyler's giving it to Kegler now. 30 seconds on the shot clock as he's going to cross the free throw line or the half-court line with a pass to Quad A. He's going to go downhill.
No foul.
No foul.
Almost knocks Quad A down there.
Yeah.
Middle of the lane, he catches a forearm shiver to the chest.
Feedback's telling him to jump stop. I kind of like the move that he made there. He probably should just kept going.
Yeah.
Just get up high and lay it in.
Get pushed in the
a little
chest.
lay with it, but yeah.
Probably does.
Okay,
we got a
throw it over
mismatch
to
here with
Marlowe. Straight up and in off the front of the glass. Drake Marlowe for another two. He's still filling up the stat book tonight.
Yeah, they kind of run that isolation play right there with him. He's got a way smaller guy guarding him.
All the way down in the corner, throws it straight to number 23, Cox.
Yeah.
He hits his first three and does the...
Yeah, straight to the moves,
Yeah.
too. He's feeling himself. He's played about 15 seconds tonight.
Yep, he makes his three-pointer, and I guess they don't really teach if you're down, you don't celebrate too much. It's down 15 here tonight. He hit that three and celebrated, but hey, you got to get yours when you
Get
can.
it how you live.
Yep.
You got to get in where you fit in.
So that's going to be number 12 is going to draw the foul. Or sorry.
That was pretty funny, though.
EJ is going to get his first foul of the night, so I'll add him to the book. He's going to send Kegler to the line shooting two here. Makes his first.
Moss has
heard that one loud and clear. Somebody yelled scoreboard on that one. So
Moss is going to check in for Isaiah there.
Yep. So Moss is going to check in.
About the same size as Quad A, looking at him side by side.
Shooting his second here from the free throw line. Rattles out. Going to be a rebound for Moss, and it's going to be dragging straight down the court to Davis. Looks in, no look to Meadows. Meadows wasn't ready for it either.
Good pass. He just wasn't ready for it. About hit him in the face.
Yeah, it was a no look, so it hit him in the head a little bit. And he tried to throw it over, and Kegler knocked it out of bounds. So it'll be Dragon basketball run to their bench. They get it in. Swings over to Davis on the left side. It's going to be a handoff to Cox. Cox swings to Moss. Moss to Meadows.
Setting up another screen for Cox.
He tries to drive in. Going to be off Kegler as he reached in and got a piece of that.
Thought that was off his leg. At first, I think he kicked it out, but.
Yeah. So Davis is going to look to get the play from Coach. They hand it over to him.
Yeah, they're going to have it now. Now they look backside to Meadows. Kick it out to Davis. Three on the left side. Good.
Made more threes than he's made free throws tonight.
Yeah, as Dirks is going to come up the court now. Kind of a little bit more lax defense by Pittsburgh. Quad A thinks about the three. Now he's going to give it back to Drayden. Drayden's going to drive, kick it back out. Quad A is going to put it up this time, and it's good. Three for Moreland is good, and he's going to let him know a little bit. Celebration. Tells him he's got the ice in his veins as Davis pulls up in transition. It's going to be long off the back iron.
Quad A's getting on the floor, showing hey, you love that for Quad A. He's hustling, he's scoring for us tonight. He's getting some good minutes, and he's showing that he wants to be a part of this Tiger team and battle late into the year.
So they hit a three, and immediately Quad A goes down there and matches it. So this is one of the more complete games I feel like we've seen the boys play this year.
Yeah, Quad A's already on his guy already.
He's amped right now.
He's ready for it
as
tonight.
He should
you
be.
Love to see that from Moreland. Getting some good minutes here for the Tigers as Davis is going to swing it over. It's number 2. Kind of a short elbow shot, misses. Cannon Brown with the rebound, kicks it to Kegler. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter as the Tigers extended their lead to 16. 16. Quad A is going to go to work here. Tries to go up with it. No foul called. Gets stripped again. Passes to Davis. Yeah. Davis is going to go downhill into Cannon.
No call.
But it goes in. Either way, KB did go straight up, so now 20 seconds on the shot clock. Third quarter, shot clock is off, game clock. Now down to 15. We'll settle for the last one, see if we get the play drawn up. Kegler's trying to go, gets into the paint, up and good. Score that every time.
There by Dirks.
Yep. 6 seconds left here for the Dragons. They're bringing it across court. Long three for Davis. It's good. So pretty fun little last 5 minutes of that quarter.
Good
it's back and forth, but Tigers still lead by 13. Going into the fourth, 55-42. You're listening to All Hit 103.9, Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
At Norris Heating and Air Conditioning, they strive to provide the most thorough diagnosis of your heating and air conditioning system by utilizing the most up-to-date diagnostic tools as well as attending product-specific training so they can get you back up and running as fast and economical as possible. If a system replacement is required, rest assured you will receive an installation of your new equipment that is second to none with factory-trained and approved startup with a 10-year parts and labor warranty. Call Norris Heating and Air Conditioning now at 223-5990 for your hometown comfort connection.
Opie's Pizza is proud to support all area school sports and reminds you that they have many locations for you to enjoy the best pizza there is. You'll find Opie's Pizza at KC Mart, north at the Hammond exit, Union Station in Uniontown. Everybody's in Mound City, Opie's Restaurant in Girard, and now at Opie's Pizza Pool Room and Pub in Pittsburg, Crickets in Kincaid, Brookies in Iola, and on-the-go convenience store at the Prescott exit on North 69. Or go to opiespizza.com.
Back here at Pittsburg High School as we got one more quarter of basketball here in the men's game as the Tigers take a 13-point lead into the fourth quarter, and they will get the ball here to start. 55-42, 8 on the clock. Let's have a good last quarter of some Tiger basketball here on the road at Pittsburg High School. We get the ball in, swing it over to Ogren in the corner. He's going to go downhill. Solid coming from a mile away. He wanted to go, and he finally did, and Davis is waiting for him there, so that's going to be an offensive foul on Aiden. Good on Davis to watch a little bit of film there. He's going to have 4, and they're going to keep him in. He's got such a high motor. You want to see him maybe jumps up there and just try to lob it up, hit a little jumper. But Tiger's going to turn the ball over to the Dragons as Davis is going to bring it across. Crosses the volleyball line now, kicks it over to number 2. He's going to be at the top of the key, swings it back to Davis at the elbow. Makes a move, left hand, unside. Drayden loses his guy, but Jesse misses, gets his own rebound, goes back up and good. You would have heard that about school tomorrow if he wouldn't have got that rebound, but 11-point lead, 55-44, 7:25 left to go, fourth quarter. You kind of want to see some maybe more ball movement by the Tigers here, just kind of drain the clock a little bit. We're going to end up calling a push there on the Dragons. It's going to be number 20. It'll be Meadows' second of the night. 7:17 left to go as Kayler's getting the ball from the ref. Throws it over the top to Cannon Brown. Cannon's going to do a fake handoff, go downhill on Jesse. Pump fake up and good.
Yeah, good move by Cannon. Nice strong take.
Absolutely. Let KB get that close. He's going to score it. Davis already brings it back down the court here.
Fort Scott leading 57-44. 7 to go in this fourth quarter.
Back over to Davis for threes. He had the hot hand there at the end of the third. Misses that one as KB gets the rebound. Kegler's going to bring it up the court. Looks to swing it over to Cannon Brown. Cannon Brown's going to go back downhill again. Has Davis up in the air and goes right into him. Draws contact, misses it, but will be at the free throw line to shoot two. They're going to call that actually on Jesse. Maybe another push on him. It looks like Miller set the check in here for the Dragons, sorry. Cannon with his first. Oh, thought he was going to get shooter's roll. Be his first miss with the free throw line of the night, and I know he kind of takes pride in making these, so see if he can get back right here on the second one. That's how he kind of got a lot of his points there last Tuesday at Frontenac. Second one short. Kind of a weird rebound there, and it's going to be 5 on Ogren maybe. Yep, so it's going to be 5 on Aiden. Great game by him. Only have 2 points, but he's a great defender. Fortunately, just kind of got underhooked there and went up for the ball still as he was fighting for it. And got the foul called on him.
Yeah, just got to figure out how to be a little less aggressive sometimes, stay out of the foul trouble.
Yeah, so it'll be Dragon basketball here as they're going to come across straight over to the coach. Coach is hounding at the official.
Yelling for a timeout.
Yeah,
he's not happy.
Timeout. Yeah, so we're going to send it back to the studio real quick. 30-second timeout, one ad. Right back after this break. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Hey, folks, Frank here with Briggs and Fort Scott. Happy New Year. New year brings new beginnings, so why not start the year out with a new ride? Choose from Chevy, GMC, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram truck, and Toyota, all in one location. Plus over 600 pre-owned vehicles available. We have something for everybody and financing for all. Find all these vehicles at Briggs and Fort Scott or at BriggsAuto.com. I'm Frank, and I'll see you on the showroom floor.
Back here after that 30-second timeout taken by Dragon head coach. They're looking to check in here. 6:37 left, 57-44 Tiger lead. So back to the 13-point lead. What we started the quarter with here is we're going to let the Dragons inbound the ball here.
Yeah, they're going to get it in Navarotnum. He's going to bring it up. He's going to get it over to Davis right side. Now he's going to go left to the middle. He's gone left all night. Back to Navarotnum. 3 from the top by Davis is good.
Kind of a do-it-all point guard there for him.
Yeah, I don't know how many he's got, but he's had a big game.
He's got a lot. As Quade's
kept him in it, really.
Quade checked in there for Ogren when he got the 5th foul, but we're going to get it in to Marlowe in the corner. 20 left on the shot clock. Sets the screen there. Cannon Brown does. Quade in the corner. Pump fakes. Goes downhill. KB long 3. Good. Yes! Answer.
Yeah, KB's feeling himself a little bit now, as he should be. He's starting to light it up.
Yep, so back to a 13-point lead here for the Tigers as Durden's going to hand off to number 5. He's going to get Marlowe in the air, go downhill, up and under, misses. Quade, great rebound. We're going to get the ball to Kegler, and he's going to bring it up, looking to push here a little bit for the Tigers, already at 3-point line. Moreland said, give me one. Oh, just short. Would have been great for him if he would have made that. We're going to swing it right down in the transition. Meadows goes up. Great block there by Moreland.
Corday stuffs him. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
That is a terrible look at him. He loves it.
Yep.
How can I make this game about me?
That was
good job.
Good block there. Moreland's going to get his 4th foul. It's going to put Meadows at the line.
That's a great block by Quade.
Full timeout. Listen to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube. We'll be right back after this break.
low as $10 per week. A company-funded health savings account, company-funded life insurance for employees and their immediate families, profit sharing, and a 401k match. Peerless employees enjoy fresh fruit daily, earn paid sick time and vacation time that's immediately available, and the knowledge that their weekends will be theirs to enjoy. Apply in person or online at peerlessproducts.com. Peerless Products is an equal opportunity employer that puts people first.
There's more to vision than meets the eye, and Canar Eye Care understands this perfectly. Their dedicated team of experts in advanced technology are here for your eyes, whether it's for an emergency or routine checkup. Maintaining your sight is their mission, with offices in Fort Scott, Pittsburg, and Girard. See clear, live better with Canar Eye Care. Visit in person at 1711 South National CD in Fort Scott or call 620-223-0850. Improving lives through the state-of-the-art care. See more online at CanarEyeCare.com.
Crying about it. And we're back. Listen to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube as Malachi Meadows will be at the line shooting two here right before that full timeout. We had obviously Fort Scott broadcasting fans are going to believe was a good block by Quade. Unfortunately, they call it a foul, so Meadows with his first, ball don't lie, misses it. So good block by Quade as he's going to go for his second one here. Getting a little heated as it's a 13-point lead here by the visiting Fort Scott Tigers. Meadows with his second from the free throw line, up and misses that one as well. As Marlowe's going to come down with the rebound. We're going to give it back to Marlowe after he threw it to KB, and then we're going to hand off to Kegler. He's going to cross half court with it. Has Thomas all over him. We get into KB, drives in, baseline, it's good.
Another
KB's
bucket.
Looking real good with that extra weight, muscle mass he put on this offseason. We're going to have...
He's a bucket tonight.
Yep, Thomas bring it down the court with Marlowe on him. Good mismatch for the Tigers. Davis hand down, man down, misses almost everything, hits short rim. Quade gets the rebound though, kicks it to Marlowe. He's going to bring it across court with Meadows on him. Gets downhill, kicks TA in the corner. TA to Quade, over to Kegler. Elbow the perimeter, up at the volleyball line, kind of running some clock here.
They're going to call a play. Coach Feedback's going to call a play here, get a set.
Get it back to KB, see if we let him go downhill again as we got number 2 on him. Gets it into Kegler at the free throw line, up and in, left hand. Yes, it's good.
Great left-handed shot there in the middle of the paint for Dirks.
You got these two
It's
going.
a good take.
You got all three of these guys. Actually, the whole team's played really good tonight. If you got them going like this, they're going to be tough to beat in the SEK this
Absolutely.
year.
So we're going to tie it up there. And Pittsburgh's going to end up coming away with it.
But good defense there. We're going to get it to Davis in the corner. TA is going to be on him. There, it's going to be a foul. Basket's good as Davis is, like you said, doing everything he can to keep the Dragons in this game tonight. Makes that one. There'll be an and one. 4 minutes left on the fourth quarter clock as Moss is going to check back in for the Dragons for this and one shot from the free throw line for Davis.
Davis is going to take his first free throw here. 2 dribbles, going to put it up left-handed, and it's going to fall.
That is his first one from the free throw line. So 50-64 here for
Pittsburgh, a little bit desperation mode. They're going to pick up full court, kind of all over Dirks, knocking him around, no calls. Now back to Dirks at the top. He's going to dribble left, pull it back out. Davis up tight on him. Going to hand it off to KB. Davis is going to switch to KB. Now TA has it. Now to the corner. Marlowe 3. Just going to miss it. But Quade comes away with the rebound. Yeah. New shot clock. 3:30 to go here. Fort Scott leads by 14, 50-64.
Kager's going to get it back at the top of the key here. He's looking, had a great pass into KB. Could have been an oop for a dunk, but he threw it a little bit further away for KB to go get it. It's going to be an easy layup for the Tigers. 66-50 lead here for Tigers. We get a steal there by Marlowe.
Stuff it, Drayden.
Let's see if he has a chance to go up with it. Gets big pocket as he went up with it.
He was going to dunk it for sure.
Absolutely.
Getting his feet right.
Dragons already back here in the block. They're going to call it on the floor first. Look like good defense, but it's going to be a foul by Dirks Kegler, his second of the night. So it's going to send Davis to the line because that's going to be 5 fouls on the Tigers tonight.
Fans getting a little bit fed up with the refereeing tonight.
You know, it's a hate-love relationship with the Stripes. It always has been.
Now he's on Coach Feedback telling him stay back. So
it's going to be a miss by Davis. Feedback's trying to make a good case of like, oh, I'm sorry, whatever you want to hear kind of thing, and go from there. He's different from me. I probably would have kept pounding him. But Davis is going with the second, misses that one as well. Quade skies for another rebound.
Yeah, that's got to be – Quade's getting close to 10 rebounds on the night, I would think.
Yeah, so now we're going to slow it down. Kegler's going to cross the court here. Gets fouled, goes up with it, misses it, but he'll be at the free throw line there. There's 2:48 left on the game clock with Dirks Kegler at the free throw line. Fourth quarter, Tigers lead 66-50 here, and it's a good showing here on the road by this Fort Scott men's team.
Yeah, I really hate to do – like, I almost feel like I should apologize because I hound on the – but honestly –
it's your stick. You got to stay with it.
Well, in defense of the rest of them, like, we see a lot of good referees. I don't want people to think they're all just terrible or something. We see a lot
Don't say
of –
we with this. This is your
No, we do. We see good ones all over Southeast Kansas.
No, I'm not saying we. I'm saying you're the one that –
Okay, I see good ones, but it's just, man, one bad apple can kind of ruin it for everybody.
I wasn't saying it that way either. I know there's good officials. I'm saying you're the one that kind of gets on him a little bit more
he
than
just
anybody. So.
pushes my buttons along with everybody else. But
I agree. As the Dragons get it down the court here, going to have Thomas with it in the corner. Tries to drive in on Kegler. Goes
spin
up and over. Misses.
Nice move, but just couldn't finish.
What is that? $10 move.
10-cent shot.
Yep.
I can hear Mr. Miller saying it.
As KB brings it across, thought about the three, and then remembered, we're up 18. We can slow it down a little bit, draw this out. We're going to have Kegler with it. Thomas on him. He's going to go downhill, bounces it off
just
his
dribbles
own
off
foot,
his foot.
unfortunately.
Yep.
But 2:13, Tigers lead by 18, fourth quarter. It's going to be Pittsburgh basketball as they're going to bring it up here. They got Davis out. Looks like they might have maybe their JV in here per se. See if we call off the house.
Dirk sends that one here. TA didn't catch it. It's laying in the first row of the bleachers.
So Kegler brings it across. Looks like Jax Armstrong is set to check in here for the Tigers. The Dragons JV team kind of has some pretty good defense here. They're kind of all up on him, stealing man. And Kegler's going to get him off him. Barlow at the paint. They're going to call a foul on Meadows. I think he wanted out of the game, so he's going to go foul him right there.
Get me out of here.
He's starting to walk right down here to the other side.
I like his shoes. Those are tough. We haven't talked about shoe game lately. Kind of been slacking on that, but we haven't seen any great stuff either. So
nope. It's going to be fourth foul on the Dragons here.
Pretty common shoes tonight, if you guys are wondering back at home.
Gets Kegler.
Wouldn't you say, Dylan? What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I'm trying to look at any. I hate the purple. I mean, we know that, and he has all purple shoes, so not going to say those are good. All the travel on KB, I don't think he liked it, but he's like, all right, whatever.
He probably did. I think took a little bit extra slide there with his pivot foot.
I would probably like to see feedback 18-point lead. You kind of just get your starters out of here and let this clock wind down with 35
surely will
counting.
here in another one more possession, you think?
So you got Dirks out. Moss is going to go up and under, score that. It's going to be 52-68. KB's getting trapped. They're going to call a timeout there. So feedback's going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. Listen to All Hit 103.9 at Fort Scott TV on YouTube. Tigers lead 68-52. Minute 19 left, fourth quarter. 30-second timeout.
The Fort Scott jungle has tigers galore with ferocious appetites for more. That's why all the tigers fill their belly at Marsh's Deli, located at 6 West 18th Street. It's the tradition of every game day to ensure the winning way of play. It's easy to score a big food win with deliveries, carry-out, or even dine-in. Marsh's Deli welcomes call-in orders, too. You can call us at 620-223-6432. All Tigers know that Marsh's Deli is where you fill your belly.
Casper Enterprises, LLC is a full-service general contractor providing both commercial and residential new construction and remodeling, as well as boat docks.
Tiger basketball here as we pass it into Cannon Browning, crosses half court here. Starters are still in besides Kegler.
Oh, they almost steal it, but TA's going to come away with it.
Sorry, Quade is in as Ogren, one of the starters, did foul out tonight. We're going to get it over to TA in the corner for three. Long as KB gets the rebound, passes it over to Jax real quick. He's going to fresh shot clock, 55 seconds and counting. They're going to foul Quade. He's going to be shooting. It's going to be 20s.
Down 14, 16,
Definitely.
I'm sorry.
He's got 4 fouls now. He just wants out of the game. He's walking back over here to the coach again like, hey, come on. I think he's saying he's sweating. I don't know.
Are they fouling to try to get back in this game?
I think number 20 just wants out of the game. I still do. I'm going with that as Quade shoots it first, misses.
A little long on that free throw.
See, both times he's fouled, he's walked over to coach, pleaded his case, like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
So Quade with his second from the free throw line as Paxton set the check in here on a made basket. Quade makes it and will extend the lead for the Tigers.
Paxton Leisure is going to check in here, get KB.
69-52, 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The Tigers are going to come home with a pretty good victory on the road. It's a 5A SEK conference foe.
Haven't beat them in a minute, so it's good to see this.
Yep. Kind of tale of two different tapes here as the girls unfortunately dropped their opening game tonight as they're going to get some good points by the JV team here as they're still pressing here. 30 seconds, they end up fouling Marlowe, so down to 29 seconds as Marlowe will go to the line and get a couple more, hopefully from the free throw line. We're going to have, looks like Leighton Johnson check in here for the last 29 seconds too. Sounds like he has a nickname with the fans. It's LJ. So LJ will be getting in. Looks like he's going to be 4-shooter. See if Marlowe pulls that old, I'm going to finish this game out. Miss it or something on purpose. You don't ever try to, but maybe you do. But he makes that and he'll come out of the game. Hit 3 big threes on the night, so quick math, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 on him on the night.
For who's that?
That's going to be for Marlowe, as Leighton Johnson came in for him. 20 seconds left on the game clock. Shot clock is off. Good pass in there to Moss underneath. We're just extending the game more and more with these silly fouls, but Moss makes that basket, and he's going to go to the
Leighton says, put me in the book.
Yeah.
Hey, foul counts. He's still got in the book.
Yep. So it's going to be his first foul. Moss is going to have a chance at a 3-point play here. Schaefer's going to come in for Tyler Anderson. So you're going to have Paxton Leisure, Jax Armstrong, Leighton Johnson, Quade Moreland, and Jackson Schaefer in. As Moss misses the free throw, Quade's going to get the rebound. They don't foul him. He's sitting on the ground, gets to Leisure. They don't have to cross the half-court line. I don't think they don't want to, but Armstrong is going to cross it. Hold it right there. 2 seconds. Extends his hand for a handshake, and that's going to do it here at Pittsburg High School. Tigers take a 71-56 victory, back on the road to 69 to Fort Scott. We'll be back after this with the unofficial official stats of the game. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Opie's Pizza is proud to support all area school sports and reminds you that they have many locations for you to enjoy the best pizza there is. You'll find Opie's Pizza at KC Mart, north at the Hammond exit, Union Station in Uniontown. Everybody's in Mound City, Opie's Restaurant in Girard, and now at Opie's Pizza Pool Room and Pub in Pittsburg, Crickets in Kincaid, Brookie's in Iola, and on-the-go convenience store at the Prescott exit on North 69. Or go to opiespizza.com.
There's more to vision than meets the eye, and Canar Eye Care understands this perfectly. Their dedicated team of experts in advanced technology are here for your eyes, whether it's for an emergency or routine checkup. Maintaining your sight is their mission, with offices in Fort Scott, Pittsburg, and Girard. See clear, live better with Canar Eye Care. Visit in person at 1711 South National Suite E in Fort Scott or call 620-223-0850. Improving lives through the state-of-the-art care. See more online at CanarEyeCare.com.
Back here at Pittsburg High School with the unofficial official stats of the game. Tigers showed off really well tonight. Big games by our, kind of our big three that we like to talk about, but Aiden Ogren has 2. Tyler Anderson has 5. Quade Moreland comes off the bench with a good 6 points for us as well. Then we have, I feel like they're kind of always seeing who could be the higher scorer tonight, but it's going to be Dirks Kegler with 15. Drade Marlowe with a solid 18 as well, but your leading scorer of the night, man of the coach's corner last night, it's going to be Cannon Brown. Almost had a chance at a 30 ball, but he finishes with 26 on the night. Had a really solid game, missed a couple threes early, started driving, attacking, opened it back up to get those threes later on in the game. But
kind of went off in the second half.
All-around game. Did really good at the free throw line as well. But, Cannon Brown's show, he's probably our player of the game tonight, and it was a big win for the Tigers as it was going to be a 70-54 victory here. And that's, not being able to play, or you played them, but not being able to get a win on them the past couple seasons. It's really nice to really see that that final score there for the Tigers.
Yeah, hey, good all-around game. Like I said during the broadcast, probably I feel like that's the most complete we've seen them play. They never really looked like they were flustered or just out of whack. Didn't freak out. In the beginning, they pushed the ball up the court.
I agree. I brought it up in the game. If Fort Scott looks like that on the men's side,
we're going to be tough.
It's going to be tough to
especially in the SEK league,
and also a tough out probably when you get into the finals. And we finish up this week at home, I believe, against Coffeyville. Coffeyville, and then next week we'll get some unfamiliar opponents, as it's kind of always changes in the Frontenac tournament, but it's always a good matchup. As maybe not as late, but we used to bring some kids up from Oklahoma that a lot of them were signed to play at Oklahoma State and stuff like that.
Sometimes we see prep schools in a couple of years past, I know.
Yeah, so that'll be the tournament next week, but we got to finish up with another SEK game against Coffeyville at home Friday night. So if you don't want to listen to us, come pack the Tiger Dome and make sure you enjoy a home game. But this is Dylan Duffy along with
Aaron Judy here. Go Big Red.
Go Big Red. All hit 103.9 at Fort Scott TV on YouTube. We'll catch you Friday night, 6 o'clock. Start of the girls' game at home. Go Tigers.
This has been Fort Scott Tiger Basketball on